Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the finals of the DBS radio headline sponsored by Dragon Windows National Reading Competition. Hours, it's going to be a fantastic movie. Are you ready for this movie, everybody? Are you ready for this movie? Great. Welcome to all our schools, our principals, teachers, and of course to our champion readers. Welcome to the DBS team, our coordinator. And of course, I'm definitely not going to do this alone. I would like to welcome the one, the only, Milia Sakafet.
Bonjour. Ooh, I love hearing the sound. Bonjour, Fado. Bonjour tout le monde qui est là. Bon après-midi. Bienvenue là, messieurs, mesdames, qu'on nous a présenté à compétition pour l'I, organisée par Wadjo DBS en collaboration et puis ministre des Affaires éducation. Et nous avons un grand merci pour pli, un grand sponsor nous après-midi à Dragon Windows. Et puis après-midi, messieurs, mesdames, nous sommes dans un théâtre. Et puis là, nous vivons un théâtre. Nous regardons des beaux bagages, gros portraits, bons films, c'est ça? Yes, comme ça nous avons présenté des plus bons films que jamais ouais en la vie. Film là nous avons vraiment promoté habilité pour lui parmi les enfants nous à l'école primaire à Dominique. Comme ça, moi pas parler anglais après-midi.
Okay. I will translate for you.
Okay, thank
Everybody
you.
understood, right? Yes.
It's up our way.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay,
Let's
hold
do
on.
that again. Let's do that again because yeah.
Watch out. You want to take that side and I'll take
No,
that
I'm
side?
taking everybody.
My right side.
And you have me
is
speaking
a
English
strong
now,
side.
so let's go. Let's try it. English.
Are you ready? Okay, no, that, to me,
No,
English,
your turn pass.
That English not
Your
strong
turn,
now.
your
I'm
turn
told you,
pass.
don't embarrass me.
Your turn
Wait,
pass, my turn. It's up our way.
Well, one thing, boy, from Monjon, what they was telling me from Monjon is they're the Creole, say La Creole
Yes,
strong.
yes. And I suspect
Say
there are plenty of them
Lazo
from the east, north, east side.
Yes. So, let's begin this afternoon's ceremony. Of course, our finals with the national anthem. Please stand as we together recite together, all of us, the first stanza of the national anthem. Together. And we appreciate that we have a little silence, please.
If you are not singing, that is.
Please.
All right.
So together, after 3, 1, 2, 3.
All of beauty, all of splendor, all to all so sweet and fair. All must surely gaze in her. Rivers, valleys, hills, and mountains, all these gifts we do extol like our fountains, giving cheer that warms the soul. Thank you so much. I felt this. Please remain standing for a quick sec as we ask, of course, the most divine power to come in our midst here this afternoon. We ask God, of course, to watch over each and every one of the students, ensure that everything goes well with the reading. We want to thank God, of course, for taking us here safely. We want to thank God, of course, for the parents, the teachers who have worked tirelessly with the students who will be at their best here this afternoon. We thank our judges for making the effort for being here. We thank you, Father, for our coordinators, our technicians, and everybody who've played a part in the success of this year's reading competition. We thank you, God, in the name of the holy name, the holiest of name, we pray. Amen.
And we say in Creole, Merci, bon Dieu. Merci, bon Dieu.
Merci,
Thank you.
bon Dieu.
Well, are you ready for independence? If you
I'm always in that mode.
Yes. Okay, so let's get straight into the reading of the rules, and let me call on one of our DBS news presenters. Anybody can? Yes, go ahead. No, that's Kashina right
Kashina
there.
is over there.
Yes, yeah. Layla what?
That's right.
Very good.
Layla
Let's welcome Layla to give us the reading rules for this afternoon.
Good afternoon to the esteemed judges, invited guests, staff of DBS Radio, students of the various schools and teachers, the finalists, members of the public viewing and listening, and the other media houses. The DBS Radio National Reading Competition headline sponsored by Dragon Windows 2024 judging rules are as follows. Participants shall be assessed on their reading fluency on 3 passages of between 100 to 200 words in round 1, narrative, and between 60 to 90 words in round 2 and 3, news and sports. The narratives, news items, and sports items for each participant will be different, but at the same level of difficulty. Assessment of reading fluency will be based on the participants' reading accuracy, smoothness, confidence, and expression, and will be judged according to the attached rubric to include accurate reading of words, effectively reading the phrases as complete units, correct interpretation of punctuation, distinct pronunciation of punctuation, distinct pronunciation of all words, emphasis on keywords, effective conveyance of moods and feelings, effective use of volume and pitch, appropriate rate of reading selection, eye contact, participants' level of confidence, and ability to recover if a mistake is made. Each participant will be given the reading material 5 minutes before. A panel of 5 judges will evaluate the participants. On behalf of the DBS News Desk, I would like to convey best wishes to this afternoon's panelists.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
Merci, Oshai.
Okay,
Merci,
I don't think no.
It's all about reading and Creole, so you'll be getting a lot of Creole here this afternoon. Before we go into presenting our judges, because of course we need to let you know who our judges are. I'll be giving you a few words, especially for the little ones who are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, quite a few words that you will have to take home with you. You know, you can use it at home and around the house and all of that. So your first word, and I'm going to test you a little later, okay? You're ready for your first word? Your first word for this afternoon is read. How do we say read in Creole? Li.
Thank you.
Okay?
Okay.
Your first word, read. What is read in Creole? Li.
J'ai oublié. Oui.
J'ai oublié? Well, they will remind you later.
Yes.
All
Please
right.
remind me later, okay? Okay. So, we ready for competition? Are we ready for competition?
We are,
Yes,
you know,
we're
but
not
we
here.
need to let them know who the judges
Okay,
are. Parce
so-
nous ni pour juger compétition avec ni moun qui ni grand responsabilité après midi pour juger. Et moi me dis OK choy. Il y a 5 juges. Si tu c'est judge c'est pas ça. OK? Nous ni 5 juges.
Very
après-midi,
qualified judges,
and
eh?
it's not none of all you sitting at the back.
So,
Okay?
yes.
The judging is left to them. So, Father, help me out. Let them know
Okay,
who our judges
let's
are.
start off with our judge right here. He goes by the name of Prince Seja. Mr. Prince Seja is Dominica's first trained archivist and functions as librarian 1 at the Roseau Public Library and holds a master's degree in archive administration. He has also functioned in the capacity of librarian 2 at the Portsmouth and Roseau Libraries, the National Documentation Center, and the Archives Unit. He served as reading coach to Miss Kenneally Barron, the 2017 DBS National Reading Competition winner, who placed 3rd at the OECS reading competition. Mr. Seja also prepares grade 6 pupils for the social studies component of the grade 6 national assessment. Our first judge this afternoon, Mr. Prince Seja.
All right, so let's move into the judge sitting to his right. Sheena Harry. Let's see how good my English is. Sheena Harry has 2 degrees in mass communication and journalism. After graduating, worked in the media in the United States for 10 years as a news and sports editor, an assistant program director, and a PSA director. She moved back to Dominica and worked at CBN4 Digital News and then at DBS Radio. Prior to pursuing studies, taught English and English literature at high school. Ms. Harry is now employed as communications officer in the Ministry of Health, Wellness, and Social Services. She has also served as a focal point for Regional Health Communication Network and the PAHO Regional Vaccination Campaign Communication Project. She has also served as public relations for several groups and organizations, including the Dominican Amateur Basketball Association, Association of Black Journalists, Texas Southern University chapter, among others. Give it up for judge number 2, Ms. Sheena Harry.
Judge number 3, of course, very, she's been with us for some time. Kushna Telemark Rabes. Kushna Telemark Rabes is the principal of the Wesley High School. She's a dedicated and passionate educator with 18 years of teaching experience. She was previously employed at the St. Mary's Academy as the head of the English department and an English and French teacher as well. She was also an adjunct English lecturer at the Dominica State College for 1 year. Mrs. Rabes' educational background includes a bachelor's degree in secondary education from the University of the West Indies, specializing in English and literature, and a master's of science degree in educational leadership, management, and emerging technologies from the MIU City University, Miami, Florida. She also possesses certificates in public speaking training and facilitation, teaching English as a foreign language, and teaching critical thinking skills through reading. Please welcome our third judge, Mrs. Krishna Telemak Rabes.
Our fourth judge, I'm going by her request to keep it short and very simple. She goes by the name of Trudy Christian, who is the officer in charge at the Dominica State College. She's the organizer of the Inter-Secondary School Debate Competition. She currently holds many degrees, so includes 2 bachelor and 1 master. I'm giving it as simple as I can.
And finally, topping off our judges list for this afternoon, Paula Dura. Paula Dura has been a teacher since graduating from Convent High School in 1980 and has recently retired. She says teaching and raising her 4 children are her greatest achievement, and she is now a proud grandmother of 3. She has served as reading competition judge for many years, teaming up with DBS. We say thank you very much, Paula Duran. These are our judges for this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, look how Mrs. Jean-Shai. So we're just getting ready for reading, for competition. Just for the sake of you who are in the audience and those of you who will be viewing, we'd like you to know that our students will all be reading the same narrative piece. Yes, other competitions you would have had them read different narrative piece, but today they will all be reading the exact thing, which means, how is it going to work, right? Okay, each student, other than the reader, will be wearing a headset, soundproof headset, and they will only take off the headset when it's their turn to read. Unfortunately for number 10, she has to keep it all the way until it's her turn. Okay? So this is how it's going to happen. The students have already been given their reading material. They've already gone through it. So they are ready to read. So our assistant coordinator will be giving each of the students their headpiece to wear, and we will go on into competition. Let me say that in Creole, guy. You have me speaking English.
My fault then.
Comme ça.
C'est
mesdames.
ou qui voulez parler en anglais.
Okay.
So, si vous voulez moi dire yo en créole, moi peux dire yo.
Ah, bon content pour ça. So, ça dit yo.
So, mais vous voulez dire yo.
Mais mon a dit yo anglais, ça. It's reading in Creole, right? Il pas qu'à matter.
Ou mieux que moi.
Il pas qu'à matter. Go ahead.
Comment on dit headset en
Look at the headset. Look at the headset.
Ah ouais. Je vais apprendre. OK. Pour compétition narrative, il y a toutes les mêmes narratives. OK? Il y a toutes les mêmes narratives. Nous avons bayo anadil maintenant. Il y a bayo headset, soundproof headset. Pour yon pas attendre rien, or reader qui a li.
That's the word of the day.
Maintenant, OK? So, le yo ka li.
It's not
You can hear me? She can. Okay, we'll rectify that. Okay, so les reader, les enfants là ils can li, yo peke tan ça ils can di, mais reader dixième reader, il ni pour mettre puis laisser wester puis headphones jusqu'à
laisser time.
Late time, but it's a long time.
Yes, that's a very long time.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're just about to bring on our first reader for this afternoon in the competition. It's been a wonderful from our eliminations to our semi-finals. We have some wonderful semi-finals.
Compétition était bien bon. Pendant ou à supportable qui demande moun pour tout le monde qui l'a demandé des temps pour souple pour si on peut éteindre portable, c'est pas ça éteindre limité pour vibrer, c'est pas ça vibrer limité à sous silence.
So
Silent,
vibrate or silence. Please put your
put off your mobile, please.
Okay, and we would appreciate that while the readers are reading, we'd appreciate your complete silence. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just about Annadale is just making sure. Okay, great. So we good to go? Just making sure.
Mesdames, nous avons pile merci pour tout partenaire, tout le monde qui vient à bord pour faire compétition ça là en réalité dans ça là nous avons présenté depuis 13e édition compétition pour lui. Nous avons pile merci enfin pour Dragon Windows, Republic Bank, Digicel, The Realm, Emerald Movies, Peanut Mountain Resort Inc., Paradise Pier, National Cooperative Credit Union, Petro Caribe, and La Falaise House Medical Laboratory.
Also want to say special thanks to Ocean's Edge Restaurant and Bar Corporation, Domlec, the power to serve you better, the Wasco, our water, our treasure, our life, Dominican Health and Education Initiatives supporting the Dominican community, Springfield Trading Limited, quality in everything, Jay's Bookstore, We Read Your Mind, Sunset Bay Club and Seaside Dive Resort, an all-inclusive beach hotel, Budding Writers Academy, empowering educators to equip students, and Mr. Ron Riviere. Thank you very much. We have some honorable mentions throughout the afternoon. And of course, we just also want to remind you that during the breaks, we will be taking some commercial breaks, especially for our radio listeners. We're also live on all our radio frequencies as well. So welcome. And of course, thank you to all our radio listeners who are tuning with us all over the island. I know the Simon Laza in Kalinago territory. You got Tano, my good friend, Kaylon, Burton KB. So that is my good little buddy, yeah. So Kaylon, I'm sure Kaylon is listening, and I have to say Kaylon, because T4I finals, semi-finals. He dit moi, c'est pas Kaylon, c'est pas Kaylon, it's Kaylon. Kaylon. Okay.
All right. So nous avons bon après-midi pour Kaylon, et bien tout ce monde là territoire Kalinago. Nous avons pile merci aussi pour tout le monde, même si non pas qui est, mais nous avons apprécié assistance, support qui ou nous quand nous t'ai présenter compétition pour lui. All right. Il y a some qui messieurs mesdames nous pas pour compétition. Yes.
Il a fait une méditation là.
Oui, nous avons mis dans différentes dimensions. Oui, il y a
quelques different dimensions.
Mentalité yo check côté d'autre, c'est comme ça nous lay. Elles sont pas ouais.
Are you ready? That English was a little stronger, eh? Yes, I like that.
This time around.
I like that.
All right,
we good to go.
Judges, you ready?
We ready? Okay. So
all right, comme ça, messieurs, mesdames, nous allons présenter et puis premiers enfants pour lui après-midi et qui allient en l'histoire. Alors, Jaron Lawrence, the Christian Union Primary. But bravo!
Our first reader, Jaron Lawrence, in narrative. Here we go.
Testing.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles, the crabman, climbed up the hill towards the village. Akim always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother bought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked him, Akim, to clean them. You never asked my older brother or sister, Akim used to say to her. Why me? I hate cleaning crabs. But his mother never listened to him. Akim saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head, he carried a large round basket with dashing leaves, okras, pumpkin, dried coconuts, and crabs. Akim heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. "Morning, Mrs. Godfrey. Every Saturday morning, you bring us the ingredients for callaloo right to our doorsteps. And don't forget, you pay less than you would in the market." Mr. Charles grinned. All part of the service. "And don't forget, you pay less than you would in the market." Mr. Charles grinned. After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mrs. Godfrey stood at her gate. "Akim, Akim," she shouted. "Where are you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs." Slowly, Akim came out from behind the mango tree. "But Mommy," he moaned, "why don't you ask Joseph or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time, it's always me." "That's because Joseph and Annie have their chores to do, and you have yours," she said. "You want me to let Annie clean the crabs and give you the clothes to iron?" "Yes, let me iron the clothes instead," her son replied. "All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it." Akim was scared she would really make him do the ironing. So he said hastily, "Okay, give me the crabs, Mommy. I'll clean them right now." She smiled as she said, "Good. I knew you would come to your senses." Encouraged by her smile, Akim decided to be brave.
Merci, merci, merci.
Thank
Jaron
you,
Lawrence.
Jaron, from the
Christian Union Primary.
School. Thank you very much.
So Jaron will now be wearing
His headphones.
His
yes.
headphones.
Yes.
Oh, he's already read.
He's already okay.
He has
so
already
good.
read. Yes, yes. So he doesn't need it anymore. He has already read, so he's
We'll
now
save it
free
for the
now.
next round.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Milia, before we continue, avant nous continuer, I want to recognize our representative from the Education Trust Fund. My friend should be going around.
No, she's here on her own. She's letting us know she's here on her own. Someone else is there.
So someone
in
else
that
is
capacity
there. Okay, very
to
good.
pass.
So,
Oh, by the way, put your hands in your pocket. Tell me the maison en poche, tout à présent. You know, because someone will be passing with a big envelope. That's the biggest envelope I've seen. With a big envelope, I think it's a bag today because it's the finals. So someone from the Education Trust Fund will be passing around with a bag, because on a autant pour supplémer, c'est pour faire une petite contribution. Ça, c'est une compétition qui est ND, une contribution qui est ND, meilleur accès, éducation pour les enfants qui passent à, ben, famille passent à faute. OK? Elle va pas dire, c'est pas ou pas, il y a des enfants qui ont besoin, elle va, ça même des enfants qui ça bénéficié de contribution, ça c'est Education Trust Fund, comme ça nous commande autant pour mettre la main en poche, et pas une pièce contribution qui trop petit nous accepter toute bagaille malgré moi de commencer à les $20 avec monter but
well, so, I mean, whatever you have, ladies and gentlemen, we will gladly, the Education Trust Fund will gladly accept. Judges, we good to go? All right, so we've gotten a nod from the judges, and please welcome our second reader for this afternoon. She comes from the Berean Christian Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, in narrative, Janae Robinson.
Janae Robinson.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles the crabman climbed the hill towards the village. Akim always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother bought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked him, Akim, to clean them. You never ask my older brother or sister, Akim used to say to her. Why me? I hate cleaning crabs. But his mother never listened to him. Akim saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head, he carried a large round basket with dashing leaves, okras, pumpkin, dry coconuts, and crabs. Akim heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. Morning, Mrs. Godfrey, said Mr. Charles. Good morning, Mr. Charles. What would we do without you? Every Saturday morning, you bring us the ingredients for callaloo right to our doorsteps. And don't forget, you pay less than you would in the market. Mr. Charles grinned. All part of the service. After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mrs. Godfrey stood at her gate. Akim! Akim! She shouted. Where are you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs. Slowly, Akim came out from behind the mango tree. But, Mommy, he moaned. Why don't you ask Joseph or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time, it's always me. That's because Joseph and Annie have their chores to do, and you have yours, she said. You want me to let Annie clean the crabs and give you the clothes to iron? Yes, let me iron the clothes instead, her son replied. All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it. Akim was scared. She really would make him do the ironing. So he said hastily, Okay, give me the crabs, Mummy. I'll clean them right now. She smiled and said, Good. I knew you would come to your senses. Encouraged by her smile, Akim decided to be brave.
All right.
Thank you very much, Janae Robinson from the Berean Christian Academy. I'm so glad they didn't send Joseph because that's my name. Just doing a quick adjustment there to clean the crabs. And the only thing I would do if the crabs is eaten, say, manger, Next thing you know, Maka clean crabs I be gone like what I leave that maka let's say sapo
Okay, sapo mo.
You clean crabs already.
Pas fois. Maman nous ça pour manger ou pour nettoyer Fadoul. Puis si on parle nettoyer, ou que manger comme ça
So if I don't clean, hold on, if I don't clean, I don't eat.
By right? As it should be.
I will peel the potatoes.
But this crab you want to eat, potatoes alone. You want to eat crab.
I will do some. Only what else can I do without having to? I like to eat it.
Crab is not difficult to clean as people think it is, you know. The only thing about it, it's alive when you're cleaning it.
That's true. I'll be very honest with you. I've always wanted to go crab hunting during this season, of course, and with my permit because I don't want any police officers waiting for me outside of Emerald Movies. And but I've never gotten the chance.
Speaking of cleaning, as we allow judges 1 quick minute, I remember there is a story of a husband and wife. You know that some husband, they like la bouse went too fat. I'm not sure if you know what that means.
No, I don't. No.
La bouse went too fat just means
la bouse went
too fat means you're always relying on somebody to do something for you.
So he's relying on her.
He always relies on her for everything. So he asked simply, just clean the fish. That's all I want you to do. I'm doing everything else. Just clean the fish. And she was tired, just clean the fish. Men like to sit up on their legs up and they're watching TV and plenty of other things they just do while they're watching TV.
So I'm telling me, give her a little distance for that.
So he didn't clean the fish and when she came and she noticed like after a long day's work, she wanted to prepare. He did okay. So she cooked it with all the skill. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten the thumbs.
Skillful fish.
We've gotten the head nod from the judges, and let's welcome our third reader in narrative this afternoon from the Convent Preparatory School, Sakiri Leontine Astafan.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles, the crabman, climbed the hill towards the village. Akeem always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother bought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked him, Akeem, to clean them. You never asked my older brother or sister, Akeem used to say to her. Why me? I hate cleaning crabs. But his mother never listened to him. Akeem saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head, he carried a large round basket with dashing leaves, okras, pumpkin, dry coconuts, and crabs. Akeem heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. Good morning, Mrs. Godfrey, said Mr. Charles. Good morning, Mr. Charles. What would we do without you? Every Saturday morning, you bring us the ingredients for callaloo right to our doorsteps. And don't forget, you paying less than you would in the market. Mr. Charles grinned. All part of the service. After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mrs. Godfrey stood at her gate. Akeem, Akeem, she shouted. Where are you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs. Slowly, Akeem came out from behind the mango tree. Mommy, he moaned, why don't you ask Joseph or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time, it's always me. That's because Joseph and Annie have their chores to do, and you have yours, she said. You want me to let Annie clean the crabs and give you the clothes to iron? Yes, let me iron the clothes instead, her son replied. All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it. Akeem was scared she would really make him do the ironing. So he said hastily, Okay, give me the crabs, Mummy. I'll clean them right now. She smiled as she said, Good. I knew you'd come to your senses. Encouraged by her smile, Akeem decided to be brave.
All right.
Thank you, Sakari Leontine Astafan. I suspect Akeem is Aaron's brother, eh? So
yes.
Aaron, that you just do your brother, Aaron, you just give him the crab, let him clean it because you don't want to clean it. Aaron.
Let me explain a little something to you that children with siblings may not understand. Many times when your parent would ask you to do a certain chore, it is not that they're picking on you, and we need to understand that. And many times it's because you are good at that particular chore. Oh. Okay, students? So when mommy always tell you, sweep for me now, she realizes that maybe you among the three does a better job.
So that's why they always used to make me cook then.
That's right.
Boy.
That's right.
What, boy?
So you maybe
because
would be
I was just wondering, but wait a while now, boy, why my mother always sending me in the kitchen? You making a deadly breakfast. Go cook something for me.
And she would not tell you that because she doesn't want you to boast to the other brother and sister that, you are very good at cooking. She just knows it to herself and she doesn't want you to compete. So she will choose, allow you to cook, somebody else to clean, and somebody else will do the ironing.
Because she know when I cook, the food have taste.
They have goo.
In the goo.
Right. As
and when my brother and my sister,
he might burn water.
Or they might burn the handkerchief.
Yes.
Or the yes.
Right. So
as a boile bomb deja. Did that come out correct?
No gade esuja boule boda bom.
As a boule boda bom. Is that it? Anyways, are we ready?
Judges, are we ready? Mais c'est boda bom la ou ka boule.
Ah, okay.
In fact, c'est boda bom la ou ka boule. Ou pa ka boule tout bom, non? C'est ou ka boule boda bom la. Eh ben boda short there for Yeah, that's more
Short,
short,
okay.
yeah. But there's a difference between bomb and short, yeah?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
bomb is smaller, short is bigger.
Anyway,
yes.
how many of you all knew that was the part of it in Creole? How many of you all knew that? You well,
Knew what?
You knew that. The young she knew that at the top,
She knew
and
what?
everybody she like how to say it.
Yes.
How to say it?
What?
The border bomb.
Yeah, but like I said, there's a difference between bomb and short, yeah. But there's border bomb.
Border. Okay. Yes.
Border bomb.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Because you're not burning the
she
whole
knew-
thing.
Obviously, she knew, and the young one at the back, and everybody else didn't know.
Right.
So you all know right now.
So that's what we're here
you're-
for. It's all
okay.
about reading and Creole. Our judges are ready?
Ready to go? Okay.
Yes.
I'll allow you number 4.
Yes.
Yes.
So, our number 4 reader for this afternoon in the narrative piece from the Sons of Primary. Let's welcome Chafana Joseph.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles, the crabman, climbed the hill towards the village. Akim always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother brought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked him, Akim, to clean them. You never ask my older brother or sister, Akim used to say to her. Why me? I hate cleaning crabs. But his mother never listened to him. Akim saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head, he carried a large round basket with dashing leaves, okras, pumpkin, dry coconuts, and crabs. Akim heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. Morning, Mrs. Godfrey, said Mr. Charles. Good morning, Mr. Charles. What would we do without you? Every Saturday morning, you bring us the ingredients for callaloo right to our doorstep. And don't forget, you pay less than you would in the market. Mr. Charles grins, all parts of the service. After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mrs. Godfrey stood at her gate. Akim, Akim, she shouted, where are you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs. Slowly, Akim came out from behind the mango tree. But, Mommy, he moaned, why don't you ask Joseph or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time, it's always me. That's because Joseph and Annie have their chores to do, and you have yours, she said. You want me to let Annie clean the crabs and give you the clothes to iron? Yes, let me iron the clothes instead, her son replied. All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it. Akim was scared. She would really make him do the ironing, so he said hastily, Okay, give me the crabs, Mommy. I'll clean them right now. She smiled as she said, Good. I knew you would come to your senses. Encouraged by her smile, Akim decided to be brave.
But bravo, Jafana Joseph, Sons of Primary.
Moi j'ai dit ça,
Où j'ai dit ça?
moi dit yo, I told them at the lunch and dipping, I'm 75 years old.
And she's taller than
and
you.
she's taller than me. So by the time she's 75,
The sky is the limit.
beyond the skies. Beyond the skies, Beyond the skies for sure.
How do you like your crab?
I just like crab, independence.
But
I
you
like-
just don't want to clean it.
I like it independent style. You know how they cook it around
Everybody
independence?
cooks crabs differently.
Different. So how
Or
do you
prepare.
prepares it?
Here's the difference. We prepare our meals. We don't cook our meals.
Okay, so how do you prepare it? Comment ou ka préparer?
I'm okay, education.
Uh-huh.
Moi, pas ça manger crab, malheureusement.
Ou que she-
Puis, mon allergie
Ah,
crab.
okay. You all understood what she said? What did she say? Somebody translate for me. Let me get a translator. Translator, not you. I don't tired one. You
She
know.
can speak.
Oh, she can speak. Yes. What did she say, mommy? She's allergic. Okay.
But I can clean it. I can, of course, hunt it. I used to go a
So I
lot
can
of-
come with you?
Yes, you can.
So we have to get a license or permit from.
No, we just wait for the season is open.
Okay, so we don't have to. I mean, during this season, we'll get our permit. Or
The open season. We just going.
We just
You
go
come and
and-
check me at about midnight.
No, none of. I understood as well. They don't take the female ones, only the male ones.
You will know the difference. I'll teach you all that.
Okay.
Okay, nukai la chasse.
Lash, okay.
That's
It's
another word.
It's olio. This is history in the making. Eh? If she doesn't go, I want to publicly call her out on the radio.
No, it's not that. No, it's when you don't show. It's when you don't show up.
No. Well, you're right.
Okay. Okay.
Sheena, you on her side this afternoon, Sheena?
You understand?
Are we ready, judges? We good to go?
Yes.
Our chief judge. Okay, let us welcome our fifth presenter this afternoon. She's representing the St. Martin Primary School. Please welcome Zeta Capitole.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles the crabman climbed the hill towards the village. Akim always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother bought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked Akim to clean them. "You never ask my older brother or sister," Akim used to say to her. "Why me? I hate cleaning crabs." But his mother never listened to him. Akim saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head he carried a large round basket with dashing leaves, okras, pumpkin, dry coconuts, and crabs. Akim heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. "Morning, Mrs. Godfrey," said Mr. Charles. "Good morning, Mr. Charles. What would we do without you? Every Saturday morning, you bring us the ingredients for callaloo right to our doorsteps. And don't forget, you pay in less than you would in the market," Mr. Charles grinned. "All part of the service." After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mrs. Godfrey stood at her gate. "Akim, Akim," she shouted. "Where are you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs." Slowly, Akim came out from behind the mango tree. "But, Mummy," he moaned, "why don't you ask Joseph or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time it's always me." "That's because Joseph and Annie have their chores to do and you have yours," she said. "You want me to let Annie clean the crabs and give you the clothes to iron?" "Yes, let me iron the clothes instead," her son replied. "All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it." Akim was scared. She would really make him do the ironing, so he said hastily, "Okay, give me the crabs, Mommy. I'll clean them right now." She smiled as she said, "Good. I knew you would come to your senses." Encouraged by a smile, Akim decided to be brave.
Thank you very much. Representing the St. Martin Primary School, Zeta Capitole. So, we are here, Emerald Movies.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I don't think people here are ever going to see a better movie than what's happening today.
Yes,
no?
imagine you're here live. It's a live movie, like you see in the filming and everything. You behind.
I need to go for my free.
You behind.
I need to go for my 3D shades. From
Very.
Yes.
Very for so. Yes, but just imagine you were capturing a movie which was being filmed live and
in
you were
3D,
behind the scenes and everything.
See, my Emerald
Papa,
movies.
you like the show, like to show off. It's like when you see
yes,
my mommy buy a new socks, so baby. I have to show everybody a new socks. Hey, lass, congratulations
my
on
new
your
shoe.
Congratulations.
My new tennis shoe.
Yeah, you're one of those.
Yes,
you were one of those.
Any of y'all was one like that? Che, you were one like that? Che. That's my colleague in school. He was my student once upon a time. Now he's my colleague.
So you really 75 years, man?
Telling you.
I'm looking at the person you're meant to be your student, and
what you saying?
I have more than you, which I'm not even
No,
sure what
no,
you're asking.
no.
I have more grace than you. Chive blanc.
Chive blanc, pas gouig.
Blanc. Chive blanc, pas l'âge ou ça.
So, ça qui chive blanc.
Chive blanc qui dit chive ou kaveni blanc, c'est tout.
That's it.
Chive blanc pas ka di l'âge ou ça.
For real.
My 6-year-old has grace.
That's going to be an intelligent 6-year-old.
Okay, well, thank you for the wisdom.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Yes.
Okay.
Our judges are ready.
Up. Good to go. Prince,
Yes.
we good. Sheena, Kushna, Trudy, Paula.
Yes.
Good. Okay, we good to go.
All
I'll
right.
leave number 6
6.
for you. Yes, I will leave number 6 for you.
Let me make sure that I get it right, because I'm trying to remember your calendar good friend right now.
Which one?
The one you mentioned that I can. Yeah, let me get this
You
one
know,
right.
I will stay close to you, in case.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, students, those of you who are viewing live, our 6th reader for this afternoon comes from the Pioneer Prep, Kristen Bless.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles, the crab man, climbed the hill towards the village. Akim always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother bought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked him, Akim, to clean them. "You never ask my older brother or sister," Akim used to say to her. "Why me? I hate cleaning crabs." But his mother never listened to him. Akim saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head he carried a large round basket with dasheen leaves, okras, pumpkin, dry coconuts, and crabs. Akim heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. "Morning, Mrs. Godfrey," said Mr. Charles. "Good morning, Mr. Charles. What would we do without you? Every Saturday you bring us the ingredients for kalaloo right to our doorsteps. And don't forget, you paying less than you would in the market." Mr. Charles grinned. "All part of the service." After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mrs. Godfrey stood at her gate. "Akim! Akim!" she shouted. "Where are you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs." Slowly, Akim came out from behind the mango tree. "But Mommy," he moaned, Why don't you ask Joseph or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time, it's always me." "That's because Joseph and Annie have their chores to do, and you have yours," she said. "You want me to let Annie clean the crabs and give you the clothes to iron?" "Yes, let me iron the clothes instead," her son replied. "All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it." Akim was scared she would really make him do the ironing, so he said hastily, "Okay, give me the crabs, Mummy. I'll clean them right now." She smiled as she said, "Good. I knew you would come to your senses." Encouraged by her smile, Akim decided to be brave.
All right, and that was Kristen Blaze from the Pioneer Prep. Whew.
How many times my own is going to end too numerous to remember? That's my answer, and I'm going to ask you a question. That's my
answer. So you tell me your answer before you ask me the question.
I ask you a question.
Okay.
So, how many times they used to give you a beating for not doing it properly now? Because my own is too many to recount.
No, I did not have the option of not doing it properly.
So you had to do it.
Yes.
So then you pay.
One time.
One time.
One time. There are no many takes. One time. And if you were raised by mothers such as mine, you do not attempt
I was not troublesome.
You don't have to be troublesome.
I just delayed. That's me, eh? I don't
but
know
you're looking
why,
like
eh?
somebody that wasn't just delayed, you know. Because
What do I
someone
look
kitty a bit, man.
Why you
Yes,
selling out my
man.
business
Yeah, man.
for
Because
now?
someone kitty a
I'm gonna
bit,
sit down by somebody, yeah. I'm going to
Yes,
you say a little.
yes.
I wanna,
You
I
looking
leave
like
you
one of
alone,
those
eh,
people
but
that would say,
I wanna leave you alone, eh, boy. She's just
Fadul! Fadul! Baka we Fadul.
Me moi là. Whoa, look me there.
Upala pièce. This is the kind of person I take you to be. So that's probably why you had to have 10 ticks,
10 ticks
at something.
Yes. I mean, I did it, eventually, and then.
You know, there's some
still
times
tell me,
where
but,
some children they naturally contest everything that you ask them to do. Not that they cannot.
I
do
never
it.
contested it.
Part of it is
I never
contesting, you know.
contested it.
Not
It
doing
was
it
just-
properly is a way of contesting what you're asked to do. You
Well-
can do it, but
well,
you're just trying to
I always did
say,
it
why
right.
me now?
I
Why
always did
me?
it right.
So you're not doing it properly. Yes?
I never said why me. I just.
No, that's your
don't
way of saying why
Oh,
me. So
okay.
you're not doing
Okay.
it properly.
Okay.
So in other words, ou jaka fay ou sa mais ou pas ka fay en même temps.
même temps.
Pour ça maman ou kay mande on lot mon kay di, OK là il pas ka fay ça be vini fay ba mo. So you understand?
Okay.
But you're doing it most times on purpose. And when you
Sorry,
have
yeah.
children like that, you know what all of us get.
Plenty. For those of you who are viewing with us on our YouTube channel, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are good. For those of you viewing with us on our Facebook page, thank you very much. Guys, on the Facebook and the YouTube, if you're loving what's happening right here with DBS Radio at the National Reading Competition, please drop some likes, some thumbs up, everything. Just drop it for the champions here. And good to go. Very good.
All right,
Good
before we go to
go.
our next reader and our judges give us a thumbs up, I'm going to present you with another word. We've learned one already. You remember what did we learn? Lee. Good.
No, hold on. What is Lee? Okay. Remember I told earlier I don't write. I forgot it. Okay, great.
So the next
Yes.
word we're learning this afternoon is learn. The Creole word for learn can be pronounced differently based on where you're from in Dominica. So I'll give you at least two pronunciations. Some say apon and some say apon. Okay?
Apon
Apon or apon.
Apon. Okay.
Yes? So based on where you're from, like Jean-Robert will say apon.
Okay. With an R in it.
No R.
No R in it? Okay.
A W.
Okay.
Apon.
Okay.
Okay?
Apon.
And some may say apon.
Okay.
So what did we just learn? Learn apon or apon.
Okay.
Okay? And it, of course, it's close to French, which is
Apprendre.
apprendre.
Did I say it correct?
You said it correctly.
Kushner, my French teacher. I said it
She
correct
taught
with
French,
the-
right?
Yes.
Apprendre.
Very good.
Okay,
I said
all
it
right.
correct. Let's head to the second. Let's head to the town of Portsmouth, and representing the Roosevelt Douglas Primary, please welcome our seventh presenter, Nayel
Manu
Paul.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles, the crabman, climbed the hill towards the village. Akim always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother bought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked Akim to clean them. "You never asked my older brother or sister," Akim used to say to her. "Why me? I hate cleaning crabs." But his mother never listened to him. Akim saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head, he carried a large round basket with dashing leaves, okras, pumpkin, dry coconut, and crabs. Akim heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. "Good morning, Mrs. Godfrey," said Mr. Charles. "Good morning, Mr. Charles. What would we do without you? Every Saturday morning you bring us the ingredients for kalaloo right to our doorsteps. And don't forget you pay in less than you would in the markets." Mr. Charles grinned. "All part of the service."
After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mrs. Godfrey stood at her gate. Akim, Akim, she shouted. Where you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs. Slowly, Akim came out from behind the mango tree. But Mommy, he moaned, why don't you ask Joseph or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time it's always me. That's because Joseph and Annie have their own chores to do, and you have yours, she said. You want me to let Annie clean the crabs and give you the clothes to iron? Yes, let me iron the clothes instead, her son replied. All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it. Akim was scared she would really make him do all of the ironing, so he said hastily, Okay, give me the crabs, Mommy. I'll clean them right now. She smiled as she said, Good. I knew you would come to your senses. Encouraged by her smile, Akim decided to be brave.
Niall Imani Paul, Roosevelt Douglas Primary School.
I like Mr.
Okay, I'm being corrected. It's Imani.
Okay, Imani. Okay.
Not I.
Money.
Not I money. Okay, we're leaving that there.
Okay.
Let's leave that there.
No problem.
It's
No problem.
Imani.
Imani. Okay.
Imani.
I like Mr. Charles in the story. He brings it right to your home, right to your step.
That's when I want to make money. They're waiting for you to go back. It's I go to where my clients are.
Yes.
Of course.
Like
Of
him,
course.
and
Of course.
he brings some dry coconut. That is cocoa sec, right? In Creole, cocoa sec.
You
dry
see,
coconuts.
Many folks would say cocoa sec, but the raw Creole, cocoa shesh.
Cocoa shesh.
Shesh.
Okay. That's the raw. So there's
Yes.
there's Creole and then there's the raw Creole.
You know, you have a little French in you, so we'll go towards that and say cocoa sec.
Okay.
But in Dominican, our Creole is
Cocoa
cocoa shesh.
Okay. All right.
Like you
How
see-
many of you all knew it was the raw one is cocoa shesh? How many of you
Original.
all knew that?
Cocoa shesh.
One hand, two hand,
Many-
three hands.
yeah.
I like the fact that a young one, she knew it was.
We call it young. I mean,
Look at-
she's
yes,
she's
yes.
young.
Put up your hand again. Tell her it's you. Yes.
Oh, all
It's
the way
she,
from
yes,
Saint-Sauveur
from
Primary.
Saint-Sauveur.
I mean, she's from Saint-Sauveur. What do you expect?
Saint-Sauveur. That
The
side.
Creole strong up there, you know. Yes.
They really made me know that.
Yes, the
when we
Creole
was
is
in
really strong up
when
in
we were in
Saint-Sauveur,
Montjon,
Pélit-sur-Frière,
Grand Fond.
Grand Fond.
Yes. Anybody
Yes.
from Grand Fond has come down? Anyone from Grand Fond? No one? Well,
Tell
other
you
than
Dean.
Dean. Other than Dean. Dean, you didn't sell your flag, did you? No? Okay. Dean didn't sell his flag.
All right.
Okay. Judges, we good to go? Thumbs up. Okay.
Okay.
Let's welcome our 8th reader for this afternoon in the DBS radio headline sponsored by Dragon Windows National Reading Competition. He comes from the Lighthouse Christian Academy. Please welcome Joshua
Joshua Nelson.
Nelson.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles the crabman climbed the hill toward the village. Akim always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother bought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked him, Akim, to clean them. You never ask my older brother or sister, Akim used to say to her. Why me? I hate cleaning crabs. But his mother never listened to him. Akim saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head, he carried a large round basket with dasheen leaves, oracles, pumpkin, dry coconuts, and crabs. Akim heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. Good morning, Mr. Godfrey, said Mr. Charles. Good morning, Mr. Charles. What would we do without you? Every Saturday morning, you bring us the ingredients for kalaloo right to our doorstep. And don't forget, you paying less than you would in the market. Mr. Charles grinned. All part of the service. After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mrs. Godfrey stood at her gate. Akim, Akim, she shouted. Where are you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs. Slowly, Akim came out from behind the mango tree. But Mommy, he moaned, why don't you ask Josephine or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time it's always me. That's because Josephine and Annie have their chores to do, and you have yours, she said. You want to let Annie clean the crabs and give you the clothes to iron? Yes, let me iron the clothes instead, her son replied. All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it. Akim was scared that she would really make him do the ironing, so he said hastily, Okay, give me the crabs, Mommy. I'll clean them right now. She smiled as she said, Good. I knew you would come to your senses. Encouraged by her smile, Akim decided to be brave.
That's Joshua Nelson from the Lighthouse Christian Academy. Farul, I just want to, for the purpose of our students here, because we want them to learn and learn it proper.
Yes.
We are going back to the
proper.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going back to the whole cocoa sec thing.
Don't do like me, okay, people? Learn it properly. Okay,
first
people?
time.
The first time.
So
after 75
the
years.
cocoa sec, like I said, many folks would say cocoa sec.
Sec, yes.
But we do use the word sec in Creole.
Okay.
Also to mean dry.
Dry.
But more so
Okay.
when something is crisp.
So like a sec plantain, like a crispy.
It was fried sec.
Sec. Okay.
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 Your
Not
clo-
oily.
Not
Sec,
oily.
but
Crisp.
sec.
So it can also
Okay.
we use it to mean crisp. Sometimes we'll say hadla sec.
What is hadla? What is hadla? What is that? What is that?
So your
The clothes.
clothes may have dried
okay.
sec.
Sec. Okay.
And according to how you wash your clothes and what you may put into your clothes can allow it to dry crisp.
Sec.
So we say hadla
sec.
ishesh sec. So it dried crisp.
Crisp,
So you can use
okay.
these two words in one sentence. Okay, so crisp, sec,
So crisp, sec,
dry,
dry,
shesh,
shesh. Crisp, sec, dry.
shesh. And you
Shesh.
can use the two as well in one sentence.
Just have all you have to remind me, because how you saying forget again? Anybody knows how to say forget? Where is it? What is it? I heard it some oublier.
No.
Mm.
No. L'oublier.
Oh, you see, boy.
Oublier is French.
It's French. So l'oublier.
L'oublier.
Okay, l'oublier. Okay.
L'oublier.
All right.
All right.
Before we go, y'all ever used to watch Garfield on TV? Who used to watch? Y'all, let me tell you, on the
Look at
24th,
them.
the whole back row, boy,
Yes.
boy, that is something else. Now, all you have to tell mommy and daddy and auntie, uncle, everybody that Garfield,
Will be in
okay,
theaters.
will be right here at Emerald Movies on the 24th. So put it in your phones
That is
right
next
now.
Friday.
Next Friday. That's
I know that
right.
well because 25th means something to me.
You
So
is
I know-
you is one of them.
I am one of them.
Give me 5.
So
Or is your children? Is you or your children?
Me.
That's it.
2-5.
Please don't argue with us, eh? I'm just making it one thing. Do not argue. We'll come to that up. You know, our judge is waiting for us. Eh? Yes, our
All
judge is
right, so we are moving to our 9th reader. Yes.
all the way from Pebush. He represents the Pebush Primary School. Please welcome Abdiel Andrew.
All right.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles, the crabman, climbed the hill towards the village. Akim always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother bought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked him, Akim, to clean them. You never ask my older brother or sister, Akim used to say to her. Why me? I hate cleaning crabs. But his mother never listened to him. Akim saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head he carried a large round basket with dashing leaves, okras, pumpkin, dry coconuts, and crabs. Akim heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. Morning, Mistress Godfrey, said Mr. Charles. Morning. Good morning, Mr. Charles. What would we do without you? Every Saturday morning you bring us the ingredients for callaloo right to our doorsteps. And don't forget, you pay less than you would in the market. Mr. Charles grinned. All part of the service. After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mistress Godfrey stood at her gate. Akim! Akim! She shouted. Where are you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs. Slowly, Akim came out from behind the mango tree. But, Mommy, he moaned, why don't you ask Joseph or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time, it's always me. That's because Joseph and Annie have their chores to do. And you have yours, she said. You want me to let Annie clean the crabs and give you the clothes to iron? Yes, let me iron the clothes instead, her son replied. All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it. Akim was scared she would really make him do the ironing, so he said hastily, Okay, give me the crabs, Mommy. I'll clean them right now. She smiled as she said, Good. I knew you would come to your senses. Encouraged by a smile, Akim decided to be brave.
That was our narrative reader from the Pebush Primary, Abdiel Andrew, all the way from Pebush, coming down. I want to acknowledge the presence of the general manager who's here with us, Mr. Joseph. Good afternoon. Anybody knows who's sitting next to the general manager? This gentleman right there. Stand up for us. The gentleman next to the general manager.
Well, I'm assuming if it's the general manager.
Oh, is the assistant
maybe
oh, okay. Never mind. That is high rank thing there, boy. That's for you.
And
I haven't reached position.
They're almost trying the same colors, I should show you. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so our next word for this afternoon.
What was the first word, by the way?
What was the first word?
What was the first word? And what was the second
what
word?
was the second word?
Was it?
To learn, we know the English is learn. So what is the Creole word? Pun.
But to me, I actually remember that. To me, I think you said it in two ways.
A pun or a pun.
Pun. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna learn another one. You can say it two ways in English, or just one way in Creole.
Okay. So two ways in English, but one in Creole.
Yeah. So we say up front
Devant,
or in front.
Up
So
front.
I'm asking you to come and sit up front, or I'm standing in front.
Okay.
And it's what? Devant.
Okay. Devant.
Devant. Up
right.
front or in front is what?
Devant. All right.
Devant. Like you say, sweet wind.
Devant.
Devant. Wind sweet.
Devant. Oh, okay. So that sugar in it, or mola,
I'm
or
just
honey.
trying to give easier way to understand.
So all you while the wind was blowing, they just sprinkle some.
But it has nothing to do with the
sugar in it.
wind. I'm just trying to
But
create.
you say du vent, sweet wind.
Devant.
Yes.
Devant, up front or in front. Okay? We'll do a little
Something
later.
after. Okay.
Yes. All right. Our judges ready?
All you, moi aimer embêtant. I say it correct now?
You haven't finished yet.
No, I don't say it correct.
But you complete your statements.
Moi aime embêter.
Yes, you said it
I
right.
said it correct, Olio?
I don't think
Yes.
you're better me. No, I think you're too much in me.
That one sounding as if, boy,
Yeah, it's
I go in somewhere very bad way if it's that. Olio, I think I go in. Judges, we good to go,
we
judges?
ready?
Okay.
All right, our 10th reader.
And she can finally take out the. I'm
Yes,
sure she was enjoying the music.
She was enjoying it
She
so
was-
much that one time she was actually singing.
Yes.
So we had
yes.
to ask her to.
Yes.
to be
so
quiet.
She was really
Yes.
enjoying it. She comes from the Roseau Primary School. Please welcome our final narrative reader for this afternoon, Catalia Popon.
On Saturday morning, as usual, Mr. Charles, the crabman, climbed the hill towards the village. Akim always kept a safe distance whenever he saw Mr. Charles coming to sell his crabs. Whenever his mother bought crabs from Mr. Charles, she always asked him, Akim, to clean them. "You never asked my older brother or sister," Akim used to say to her. "Why me? I hate cleaning crabs." But his mother never listened to him. Akim saw Mr. Charles walking slowly up the hill. On his head he carried a large round basket with dashing leaves, okras, pumpkin, dried coconuts, and crabs. Akim heard Mr. Charles greeting his mother. "Morning, Mrs. Godfrey," said Mr. Charles. "Good morning, Mr. Charles. What would we do without you?" "Every Saturday morning, you bring us the ingredients for callaloo right to our doorsteps. And don't forget, you're paying less than you would in the market." Mr. Charles grinned. "All part of the service." After Mr. Charles sold his goods and left, Mrs. Godfrey stood at her gate. "Akim! Akim!" he shouted. "Where you hiding this time? Come here right now to clean the crabs." Slowly, Akim came out from behind the mango tree. "But, Mommy," he moaned, "why don't you ask Joseph or Annie to clean the crabs? Every time, it's always me." "That's because Joseph and Annie have their chores to do, and you have yours," she said. "You want me to let Annie clean the crabs and you the clothes to iron?" "Yes, let me iron the clothes instead," her son replied. "All right, if that's what you want. But if you burn even one small handkerchief, your behind will pay for it." Akim was scared. She really would make him do the ironing, so he said hastily, "Okay, give me the crabs, Mommy. I'll clean them right now." She smiled and she said, "Good. I knew you would come to your senses." Encouraged by her smile, Akim decided to be brave.
All right, Catalia Popon, our final reader in the narrative round.
No, hold on.
Yes,
hold on.
I'm holding on.
I have a thing I just do with my champion readers.
Okay, cool. Go right
One thing
ahead.
I just do with it. My champion readers, every one of you, please stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a bow. And I'm going to pass. I want my high five. I want my high five for doing Okay, give me a good, strong high five. What, boy? Tell all you, boy. Oh, that's a nice soft one. Oh, that's a deuce. That one was deuce. Deuce? I said it correct. No, not sweet, no, not too rough. Wee, boy, that's a killing right there. Give me a high five. High five, high five. An amazing narrative round, people, from our champions. You may have a seat. Thank you very much. Thank you. I can jump down. Not looking too deep, right? Looking. I can sit. No, I want to jump.
You can sit.
I want to.
Then come down. You just wanted to show that you're an acrobat.
No, I wanted the ground to shake. Like, oh.
And I'm sure we felt it.
We felt it.
Right. Mosanti.
Okay.
Mosanti.
Not the other meaning of it.
No, there's only one meaning to that
okay.
action.
Okay. So you told us, hold on a while. So you told us the meaning of in front. Is in front, right?
In front or up front?
In front or up front. But I want to what she said. Oli, what did she say? I do to her. I tumate. Tumate. I want to tumate you.
Okay.
How do you say upside down?
Tetaba.
Tet.
Upside down.
But so what? All you literally it means tet en bas.
Because it's upside down.
It's upside down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I made a little list, you know.
Hey, Papa.
I made a little list. So tet en bas.
Upside
so
down.
how you saying? Back to front.
Devant there.
Devant there. I've heard that in a calypso already.
Back to upside down. Devant there. Or something?
I think I've heard that in a few calypsos already.
Look, she's singing. Everything is upside down. Inside. Oh, there's inside.
Oh, there's inside. Yes, that was next. Thank you, Anna Dale. All your thanks to Anna Dale. I got my next one. Inside out.
À l'envers.
À l'envers. And what's the last one I had? I remember I didn't write it down.
Well, think
wrong
about it.
Wrong side.
À l'envers.
À l'envers. Oh, c'est même
Still à l'envers, yes.
So à l'envers is two of them.
Yes.
Okay.
It's still
okay.
à l'envers. All right, so we'll take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we want to say thank you so much to our sponsors, the likes of Dominic, the power to serve you better, Duasco, our water, our treasure, our life. Dominica Health and Education Initiative supporting the Dominican community. Springfield Trading, quality in everything. Jay's Bookstore, Reread Your Mind. Sunset Bay Club and Seaside Dive Resort, all-inclusive beach hotel. Budding Writers Academy, empowering educators to equip students. And Oyo Construction, speed and quality. The Treads, going further for less. APP Electricals, we do it better. Fine Foods Inc., biggest distributors of the biggest brands. Shewen Cuisine, serve good food with good service. J.S. Stephens and Company Limited, right place, right price. Lindomat, we serve, you save. Jared Dossett, we say thank you so much. And we'll take this opportunity, of course, to take some ads from our sponsors.
We'll be right
and
back
a
to
short
our
break as
viewers, listeners. Guys, you can get some popcorn, get some drinks, and please do not forget, where is Miss? Where's the? May I see? Where's the nice lady from the? Stand up for us, please. Stand up. Hold it strong. Hold it high. Mete, how you say that? How you say? Mete le. This lady, please support the Education Trust Fund. All right. And for our viewers and listeners, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back to the National Reading Competition. We'll be right back.
Dragon window, you came to the fore. You are the best in windows, fencing and doors. Build resilience and good quality. You work hand in hand with the community. You are world class. Yes, you built to last. Your product is the best. The online window could test. Dragon windows. Watch me. In Dominica, you were born. You are number one dragon window.
We have relocated to our new factory at Woodbridge Bay, Fokole, opposite the port. Telephone 448-0253, 315-1500, and 275-7372.
Dragon windows.
Step into the Realm Restaurant, where every meal is an adventure inspired by Game of Thrones. Enjoy our diverse menu and extensive wine selection. Live jazz on Wednesdays, top DJs on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Don't miss our Monday discounts and Tuesday happy hour. Wear Creole attire for a special treat. Book your table now. Call 767-235-6669. The Realm Restaurant, where dining becomes enchantment.
What is your favorite movie? That's one of those questions that's impossible to answer.
Watch the blockbuster hits and world premieres at Emerald Movies. Dominica's premier movie theater, Prevo Cinema Rosso, Dominica. Relax in the most comfortable setting for a movie night with your partner, an afternoon hangout with family, or movie time alone or with friends. Download the Emerald Movies app from the Google Play Store.
Gonna die!
or the Apple App Store. View showtimes and movie trailers. Book your tickets online and stay one step ahead. Follow Emerald Movies on Facebook and Instagram at Emerald Movies Inc. Visit the website at emeraldmovies.com.
Stay hidden.
We'll be here in the worst of times. We'll be here till things get better. We'll be here to see you through. We're here invested in you. We're invested in you. You can depend on us. We will take care of you with the legacy of commitment you can trust. We hear what you've been saying. We know what you've been thinking. We understand what's in your heart. Trust us to do our part. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Have that one friend or family member who just loves sending messages? Amazing! Introducing our new Prime Ultra bundles with endless social messaging for WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Message as much as you want on the fastest mobile network in Dominica. Send messages anytime and anywhere. Get more data to keep you connected with your family and friends. Download the My Digicel app to activate your new Prime Ultra bundle or visit any of our retail stores today. Digicel, keeping you better connected.
A vacation in the mountains, a staycation outside the city, or a stay surrounded by greenery. Whatever the choice may be, Pinard's Mountain Resort Inc. is perfect for you. Nestled in the hills of Point Michel, just 10 minutes from the city, Pinard's Mountain Resorts Inc. features self-contained cottages with breathtaking views, fine dining, bar and pool services. Come spend quality time with family, escape with a few friends, or just time for two. Pinard's Mountain Resorts Inc. is an all-in-all waiting to serve you. Call 285-9143 or email pinardsmrinc@gmail.com for more info. Because at Pinard's Mountain Resorts Inc., life never felt this good.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. 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 From the cradle to the grave, you don't want to be no slave. You need a loan you want to save. Welcome and visit us today. Hey, with a commitment to quality. What? Therefore you and me was one big family, but now it's a community. True. Making life easy. Yes. Like ABC. Don't matter who you are, you can benefit. When you bring your mortgage
with rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA.
Save for your golden years and take advantage of our savings products.
We will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
NCCU all the way. Wow!
Your community financial partner.
NCCU.
Slowly but surely, many men and women are becoming as tough turkeys. We are stuffing ourselves with all kinds of oily and fatty foods. And like a kitchen sink filled with muck, the body system is unable to cope, thus resulting in blocked artery strokes and all kinds of diseases. But from the land of many rivers, the nature island of the Caribbean, Dominica, which has more persons living to be 100 years and over per capita than any other country in the world, comes a natural solution, the pure and crystal clear Tuapito water. Yes, straight from the mountains of the famous Tuapito and into a bottle, nothing added if all impurities treated. Look out for Tuapito water in 1.5 or 0.5 liter bottles. Natural water with minerals for life. Listen to the news. Dominica records yet another centenarian thanks to clean, clear and fresh water. Tuapito water from Dominica.
Joshua Nelson. Calling on Joshua Nelson.
Joshua Nelson. Anybody seen Joshua Nelson? Joshua, where's Joshua? Well, the representatives from Lighthouse School, where are you guys? Can you check up on your representative, please? Yes, we need you on stage. All right, Aaron, we are good to go. Milia, where is my co-host? Anybody seen Milia? Anyone? Anyone seen Milia? Milia. Olaye. That's how you say it, right? Olaye. Me iduvam. The light is so bright, eh? Oh, there she is. Lady in pink. Iduvam. Yes. Okay, welcome back to the DBS Radio National Reading Competition, headline sponsored by Dragon Windows. I'm a little como you can say more higher than you, more leve, more pli haut, more leve, more pli haut. Okay, all right. So we're about to do news. How do we say news in Creole again? Nouvelle. Okay, nouvelle. How do we say news? How do we say news? Nouvelle. Very. Or new. Vel. New. Ah, okay. Well, why am I coughing?
You're talking.
But I want to learn from.
I'm giving you
doing,
this Yes.
Sir Joseph, I will report to her, you know, sir. Right.
Okay. You have the floor, but before, let me just make special mention to OT Trucking and Aseptic Cleaners. Carlton Philip Motorpool, I find you a little too high, by the way. Come to my level. Thank you very much.
I have to be here for a little
Carlton
bit. Okay, you know what? I will come
Motorpool.
down. I will jump down. I will earthquake the floor, and then I will come back up. Hold on, eh? Although that was what, like a 7.0, right? Because you know, I was a 7.0. Yes. 8. Wee, boy, that is well.
So we we want to say, of course, special thanks to AC Shillingford and Company Limited. Spend less, get more. Del Nagas, anything for sports. Rainbow Construction, reasonable and reliable service. TDN Media, Josephine and Gabriel Company Limited, serving refreshment, 1 drink at a time.
The popcorn aroma is...
Ooh.
Woo! It's very... Guys, thanks for the aroma. Okay. All right, Aaron, you ready for me, Aaron? Not yet. A few more seconds with...
What are you up to, Fadul?
I am about to show our champion readers what we're going to be doing and
how,
what they have to... How? Come on, cafe.
Yes.
See how you learning, eh? All you learning?
Ukapon.
Ukapon, right?
Oh, right.
Oh, sure. Is that easy what I was looking?
Hold on, let me see. Oh, but the headsets were on, so
yes, they didn't hear. No, they didn't hear.
Okay.
No, they didn't hear.
Yes.
But we'll ask them after.
Yes.
Okay.
Nuke Madeyo Plita.
Okay. All you learning, you know. Have a good teacher. Eh? How many of you all find she's a good teacher? She's a good teacher? She's a very good teacher. Thank you. Okay. So, we're about to do the news. News presentation on DBS Radio occurs every morning at 7 o'clock, 11 o'clock update, 1:15, 4 o'clock for the update, and 6 p.m. And just before the news presenter presents, we hear...
DBS News.
And our presenters present. So this is what our presenters will be hearing just before they present. So presenters, did you all hear it clearly? Did you all hear it clearly? Very good. Let me earthquake down again. We ready? We'll ask our champions, please put on your headphones right now. Our champions will be reading the same story, except for our first champion. And are we ready for our first champion reader? To me, I didn't feel all you for that now, boy. The earthquake was stronger than that way. Only the earthquake jump was stronger than that way. We good to go? Milia, we good? On
yes.
your end?
Nula,
yes.
Nula.
Nula? Okay. Nupa away, Milia.
Yeah, Nupa away. Okay. My mic lost a little something. I think it's the shake, you know. Yes. Fix my mic. Fix my mic.
Aaron, organize. Oh, sorry, we didn't.
Pump it up. I
just called Dean there.
All right.
Presenting our first presenter this afternoon in news or nouvelle. I see what's your DBS from the Christian Union Primary. Please welcome Jaron Lawrence.
DBS News.
Business Training Center and Israel have signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. The project also aims to support youth facing disabilities, hindering their access to employment. She says young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
All right, and we say thank you to Jaron Lawrence from the Christian Union Primary School. Vinny, you are too far.
So when you want me to come closer?
Vinny, Plipwe.
Vinny, Plipwe.
That's right. Okay. All right, so we're gonna Madu Koli, there's a difference.
No,
I said closer, not
stick up.
No, Pakoli.
So stick up is Kole.
Kole.
Okay.
Okay, Modu Vini Plipwe.
Cameraman, you got dim where we out of focus.
Okay.
Out of so we in focus.
Nous te focus ou ça qui pousse moi à côté là.
Oh,
nous te right in focus.
I'm sorry.
They focus moi. Yes, let's go. Our next word, students.
They focus. Okay. We're making new words this afternoon too.
Don't follow me. I have the right, but you don't.
Or you can follow me if all you want. Eh? By the way, follow DBS on YouTube and Facebook.
Let me ask you, what is your best time during school time? Zobaka school. Hold on. I'm speaking to those who go to school. Zobaka Ale school. Let those who go to school. No, I have to say it like that for them to understand. I'm speaking to them in English. She's telling me home time. So let's do that again. What is your best time during school time? Break time. Wow.
So hold on. Nobody likes like social studies class or maths class.
Hold on. I said the best time.
But yeah.
That is the best. But mark you, I did not ask what is your best subject.
No, but listen. Listen. Social studies, it has a time.
But everybody's time is different.
Okay.
So you cannot say that one would like social studies because somebody might be social studies because at 12, whereas somebody could be at 9. So their best time during school time is break time. So we're going to learn how to say break or break time. And it's an English word, you know. We have just adopted it in Creole for many, many, many years. We call it recess.
So recess is in Creole.
Break time. Okay. Yes. What is it? No. You love break time, but we say in Creole recess. So let's say temps recess. You know, but in my time, all your recess time is good time. My recess time was quiet time. Is going to mango tree and to blend mangoes.
Triggers.
But all you have good break recess time. All you walking in for a whole snack bag.
Judges,
Judges already? Before we go into recess time there.
Representing our second reader for this afternoon in news, she is representing the Berean Christian Academy. Please welcome our news presenter, Janae Robinson.
DBS News.
Business Training Center and Israel have signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. The project also aims to support youth facing disabilities, hindering their access to employment. She says young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
Thank you very much, Janae Robinson from the Berean Christian Academy. Vinny. Okay. Yes. Oh, I got it correct. I didn't forget that one. No, I said it correct.
Vinil.
Yes. Vinil. Mm-hmm. I got it correct. How do you say I got it correct in Creole?
Motape bon, motape bien, motape correct. It depends.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Right.
Motape. Easy does it.
So that's it. Mm-hmm. So nothing else. No prize for tape in it.
Oh, talking about prize. Let me give you a prize for tape in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Let me give you a prize. Peace utape.
What tape? What you going for there now?
Mogashi ombagaya don sak. Okay. Utape. Okay. Peace utape.
From Dragon Windows.
Yes.
I always wanted a cap.
Okay.
Should I put it on? No, yes.
So how would you say you got a cap?
What tape?
Me utape kisa. Now you have to tell me what you got.
Well, I know it's chapeau. So casket.
Chapeau is hat. Chapeau is hat.
Okay.
Large.
Yes.
Yes. With when instead of a beck, is a casket. Not the casket coffin, but casket.
So say on beck.
Beck. So say beck. No, you can now say beck chapeau.
Okay. So beck.
Yes.
Chapeau.
Because some chapeau has becks. Okay? So if you would have seen a straw hat.
One thing I learned plenty this afternoon.
And how do you say beck in English?
No, a beck. A beak.
A beak.
Oh, just like chickens and ducks.
I have becks. Yes.
I learned it.
All right. So we're learning so much that we are going on to our next reader.
From the Convent Preparatory School. Please welcome
Sakari
Leontine Astafan.
DBS News.
Business Training Center and Israel Aid have signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. The project also aims to support youth facing disabilities hindering their access to employment. She says young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
All right, and thank you very much, Sekeri Leontine Astafan from the Convent Preparatory School. All you in that corner up there, so strong.
No. They canai.
I was going to say 4, but I don't know what is canai. No.
Canai. I am not going to translate canai because canai can be misunderstood.
Oh, okay.
In Creole, it is fine.
Okay.
Because they're screaming to the top of the lungs.
Okay.
And
In
they're very
support,
loud.
of course,
And
they're
sometimes
supporting,
the screaming itself can burst your eardrum, which makes them very canai. But I am not going to translate canai. We're going to stick to just their version of canai.
Okay.
Okay?
Keep doing it, all right?
Keep doing canai.
Keep doing canai.
Canai.
Keep canai. Can I say keep canai in?
Keep canai in.
Keep canai in. Keep canai in. All you, keep canai in.
However, I want you to learn another word. Gift.
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 But you have voice man.
Where the word is
gift.
Gift.
What is gift?
Gift is cadeau.
So just like French.
Yes.
Okay.
Except it's not a C, it's a K.
Oh, okay.
Cadeau.
Cadeau
Okay?
with a K.
And I have, and somebody said sack. Yes, I have sack, which means bag. So guess what? We're going to put it in a sentence.
Well,
Gift is cadeau. Bag is sack.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to put it in a sentence. Mokai bao or cadeau sack.
Okay, I think we should give it to the person that said sack somewhere.
No, mokai bao cadeau sack.
Sack.
Cadeau say sack
lah.
So mokai bao mo saba cadeau mago, mo saba cadeau boy, mo saba cadeau l'argent, mo saba cadeau.
The l'argent, nice. All you. We all know what is l'argent, right? What is l'argent? My young friend in that you're in. What's he wearing there? Pink. Stand up for me. Pink fush. What is that? Is that red? What is I'm sure you know what is l'argent. Say it loud. Okay. We all know that.
Well, mo pani l'argent, money sack. Kosa. Mo kai ba.
Gade.
Cadeau sack.
Sac la vide.
Regarde ça. Si on est au sac, ou ça mette l'argent en sac, right? Comme ça, on commence puis on sac. Après, on tape l'argent. Ouvre sac là, après ça.
Sac là est vide, non? You can mettre l'argent. Okay.
So all you can do like the Education Trust Fund, pass
yes.
around with all your sack.
With the sack.
Tape l'argent.
Right. Okay, all you. I think our
judges are definitely ready.
Judges, bear with us. We just. Okay.
All
right. She comes all the way from Saint-Sauveur. She's representing the Saint-Sauveur Primary School. Please welcome our 4th reader, presenter, Jeffana Joseph.
DBS News.
Business Training Center and Israel Aid have signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. The project also aims to support youth facing disabilities hindering their access to employment. She says young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
Jeffana Joseph from the Saint-Sauveur Primary School.
Saint-Sauveur is a Creole word?
Saint-Sauveur. It's France.
C'est français.
My God, that is Creole. Mais c'est Saint-Sauveur.
Saint-Sauveur.
Saint-Sauveur. Yes.
Sans sauveur. What
Sans-
is sauveur?
Savior.
Ah, so they were without a savior.
Yeah, Papa.
Well, I know what I mean. Sans sauveur.
Sauveur.
Without. Is that nice? Say Sana?
I don't want to go into it because
No.
I love Saint-Sauveur. Yes, that's what it, if you have to translate directly, that's what it means. But I don't believe that Saint-Sauveur is without a savior. In fact, I think it's the complete opposite. It'll make me feel like I'm in a Queen show and I have to answer a question representing Saint-Sauveur.
So you have to walk the
But
walk.
je-
No. Give me the, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome our
Marche
Queen.
Contier.
Yes.
That's
Who
how I
sang
can
that?
walk. Who sang that
Who
song?
sang that song?
No, hold on.
Yes.
No, ladies and gentlemen, those of you on the row below, please do not respond.
All you know it.
Cameraman, stay focused on Fadul, and I'm heading to the students at the back.
Dean, focus on Milia.
Any one of you tell me who, somebody hands up. Let's
Already?
see.
What?
Yes,
That was fast.
students, and I'm coming to you. Who sang that song? Marche Contier. You want to sing for me, or you want to just tell me who? Tell me.
Michelle Anderson.
Because you said it softly, I'm not going to repeat it. But that's not it, sweetie. Let's see. Somebody else, talk to me. You from what school?
Convent Preparatory School.
And who sang the song that I just sang?
Ophelia Marie.
Ophelia Marie.
Yeah, great.
Our very own lady of song. Yes. And she sang that song
Beautifully.
with pride and dignity, representing all women.
And speaking of
the
representing,
Caribbean.
we have the representative news presenter. She's representing the St. Martin Primary School. Please welcome Zeda Capitole.
I suspect we'll have a canine competition later, boy.
DBS News.
Business Training Center and Israel Aid have signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. The project also aims to support youth facing disabilities, hindering their access to employment. She says young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
And that was Mr. Zeda Capitola from the St. Martin Primary. Hold on a while. Let's do that. No.
What's that?
And get it over with.
What's that? What is that? What is
Get
that?
it over with.
What is that?
Let me hear you from the Convent Primary. Let me hear you. No, Papa.
What is it? It's not strong.
No.
He puff for.
No.
he puff
All you
for,
have
no?
to do that
Yeah,
proper
you have
and
to
in
do that.
sync. All what in sync mean, right? Not the one, not the band, but in sync.
That broke up. They broke
I'm
up
just saying.
long
I'm
time.
just saying.
They broke up very
Yes.
long time.
All right. We're gonna allow what
What is
judges.
the word again?
Kanai.
Kanai.
Mm-hmm.
Kanai. The kanai was strong. That is she put he got base got it vin is teacher la.
Oh, teacher.
Teacher. Is one.
Saki teacher. Saki teacher.
That's a chief cheerleader.
Ah,
That
okay.
is why.
So it's like he met Kanai then.
Oui.
Okay.
Pour l'école là.
Ah, so you can put your hele kosa.
Oui.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
What is Haley? Short tank. Okay. Well, you know Haley, good man. What's you know Haley? What boy?
You got hele.
You no. You got Kanai.
No, you
Okay.
no, you got Kanai.
You
You
got
Kanai.
Haley. Okay, you
You
Kanai.
Kanai.
Okay. Let's move on to our sixth reader representing the Pioneer Preparatory. He goes by the name of Kristen Bless. Welcome, Kristen.
DBS News.
Business Training Center and Israel Aid have signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with the training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. This project also aims to support youth facing disabilities hindering their access to employment. She says young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
All right.
Thank you very much,
Blaise.
Kristen Blaise.
Yes.
From the Pioneer Preparatory
Say that word
School.
again.
Pioneer?
No, the other word.
Preparatory?
Say it again.
Preparatory.
Say it again.
Okay,
Diyoko.
Although I think my amnesia has moved on to her, man. What I just tell you, eh?
Diyoko.
Okay, preparatory.
I'm just asking you to say because I just that
Preparatory. Or preparatory. What is it now? Our chief librarian. Preparatory. Okay. So the Tory, the Tory is tree. Ah, okay. Thanks, Sheena. Well, Sheena wouldn't know.
So all you're saying, if I say victory, I wrong then? Oh, so victory by wrong. Give us the victory. Is that wrong? When I praise God and I say, give us the victory. So, victory. So, I'm not okay, showing. Whenever guys has a quaim, whether it's only letters silent at the same time, make up all your mind. If you all don't want letters to be silent, if you all want them to be silent, do not include them in words.
If it's that, they have to redo the whole dictionary.
You understand what I mean?
Well, yes.
That's why I love Korea yourself. O-R-Y, okadimo tree. I can what? I have just been told I'm incorrect. Mabadusa. George is correct.
Okay. You got still.
They tell me in college my name is phonetically incorrect.
Wait. That word too big for me there.
No, I never stood up when they were taking roll call. You understand? So I just when I was like, you didn't
phonetically.
So the teacher said, oh, actually the professor, because we're in college. She said, what's your name? I told her my name and she asked me to spell. I spelled and she said, oh, I'm sorry, your name is phonetically incorrect. Somebody okay? Phonetically incorrect because of how it spells. So all these words are phonetically incorrect too. Victory, I have to say victory. Now when I say cemetery, so can't even say cemetery though.
Okay. Let us move on to the town of Portsmouth. Representing the Roosevelt Douglas Primary, please welcome our news presenter, Nayel Imanu Paul.
Imani.
DBS News.
Business Training Center and Israel have signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. The project also aims to support youth facing disabilities hindering their access to employment. She says young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
All right. Nayel Imani Paul.
From the Roosevelt Douglas Primary. Portsmouth. What was the name for Portsmouth? Guantas.
That's right.
I should know that. They drilled it into me in one of the semis. Guantas.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you know that most villages in Dominica have
a Creole name
and a Kalinago name?
Yes.
English, Creole, French too, because some of them did remain French. Well, we just Creolize them. Okay, hold on. Yes, he wants me because most people don't know that, but I'm just saying.
He just trying to put a plug in for where he's from.
No, he's not from there.
Oh, okay.
Don't never make a mistake and say this gentleman is from Goodwill.
Well, we don't know who.
He's proud of where he's from. Can anybody tell me how you say goodwill in Creole? I've said it so many. No, goodwill. How do you? No, I'm referring to the community. Goodwill. Anybody knows? How do you say goodwill As in Goodwill next to Pottersville or higher Pottersville, coming from back road, you go up to Goodwill. Anybody?
Anyone? We have a young one.
Very young, eh?
Yes.
You wanna try? Can I hear
looks
you?
like she knows. Scream it out.
Let me hear you.
Say it.
Liconel.
I'll leave that one for you.
No, but I will know what it is. I'm trying to find out what Liconel meant.
Liconel. Okay.
No.
At the back, I see another hand at the back. Goodwill. What is Goodwill in Creole?
The community Goodwill.
The community of Goodwill.
The community of Goodwill in Creole. All wish. All wish. Yes, you did not know that? So you have Pottersville, that is Lord Boy. You know that, not true? Right. So Goodwill is all wish.
All wish. Okay.
Yes.
Judges, we good to go? All right. Let's welcome from the Lighthouse Christian Academy our news presenter. Please welcome Joshua Nelson.
Right.
DBS News.
Business Trading Center and Israel Aid have signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. The project also aims to support youth facing disabilities hindering their access to employment. She says that people between the ages of 18 and 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
All right.
Thank you very much, Joshua Nelson from the Lighthouse Christian Academy.
I have one for you, Fadul.
Uh-huh.
Please do not help Fadul.
Olio, I need help, eh? Olio,
you have no lifeline.
Olio, do like how all leaders do the little children and tell it to me in my ear, okay? Tell it to me in my ear, okay?
How do you say, what is the Creole?
Hold on, before you...
We're going back to community. We're sticking in community.
Before you even ask, moi pas sav. Olio, moi pas... Okay, let me try.
You want to try?
Let me try.
Okay. We're sticking to communities and I'm asking folks not to help you, but you have one lifeline. You can pick anybody in the crowd to help you, okay? But I would ask the crowd to be as silent as you possibly can. How do you say Roso? Or what is the Creole name for Roso? You have one lifeline, pick anybody in the crowd.
My answer is actually moi pas sav.
Well, usa sav. Pick anybody.
I want a student to help me. I know the other. Any which student? Yes, she's coming. She's running down. Yes, you with the popcorn bag. Let her come.
No,
she's coming.
She's coming.
Come quick.
Don't leave the camera. Come on.
No, come. So,
she's on camera. Okay, all right.
You sure we're going to get that correct? Because I want 100%.
Hold on. Let me get something for you if you get 100%.
Yes, please.
Hold on.
Make sure. Didn't we have her? We good on the camera?
Okay.
We have something for yes.
Yes.
You ready?
Okay, so my question to him, and he's decided to make you his lifeline. How do you say?
I'm nervous.
She's nervous too. Watch her lips. How do you say Roso or the community Roso? How do you say Creole? The Creole for Roso? Wozo. There you go, darling. Thank you so much.
Olio, my savior. Give me five. What's your name? Tell us quickly. Janik. Okay.
Thank
Give it
you,
up for
Janik.
Janik. Thank you. We ready? All right. So we good to go. Where is my... Oh, there we go.
What's that? We'll get to them. Don't worry. All right. So we're heading to the Pebbush Primary School. Let's welcome our reader
from
the Pebbush
Primary School.
I prefer you say that name because
Pebbush.
I don't want to get it phonetically incorrect. Please, thank you.
Leave your professor in his or her place.
Yes.
Olio from the Pebbush Primary School. Please welcome Abdiel Andrew.
DBS News.
Business Training Center and Israel Aid have signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. The project also aims to support youth facing disabilities, hindering their access to employment. She says young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
Thank you very much, Abdiel Andrew from the Pebush Primary School, representing strong,
Yes,
phonetically
Pebush.
correct
Yes.
to your
Thank you so
professor.
much. Yes, we have to get it right.
Well,
Unfortunately,
phonetically, well, it was
no,
correct.
I mean it's
It was
fine.
correct.
It's just that we are living in a world of a lot of
We just live-
creativity,
yes.
you know. So we wanna
let's
say kudos to.
let's leave the professor where he or she is.
Yeah.
We here with positive people only. Only
Yeah.
positive people here.
And only
right?
positive vibes.
Only
but
positive
you
vibes,
cannot,
right?
You cannot get me wrong when I tell you I need to know how it pronounced. And I
What,
have to pronounce
Pebush?
it not Pebush.
What
What does
that?
Pebush mean? Okay, Mamadusa. What does Pebush mean?
Well, I know bush is mouth, but I don't know this pain. Pay bush. Anadale, help me out. All you, Anadale. Whisper it, whisper. Oh, she say, oh. So, hush your mouth.
Yes, Fadul, hush your mouth. Our judges.
So pay bush.
Yes. Okay, so we're heading to, let me see, I'm going to pick somebody in the audience quickly. We're going to go with our Creole.
Well, before
We
we
ready?
pick, yes, we're
Ready. So let's go.
So, our final newsreader for this afternoon. She's representing the Roseau Primary School. Please welcome our final reader,
Catalia
Popon.
DBS News.
Business Training Center and Israel Aid has signed a new agreement to provide online training for close to 70 young people. Chief Executive Officer of the Business Training Center, Lucia Stedman, says the program will provide participants with training in various skills necessary to excel in online employment opportunities. The project also aims to support youth facing disabilities, hindering their access to employment. She says young people between the ages of 18 to 40 years interested in the program should register immediately.
Thank you. Catalia Popon from the Roseau
Catalia.
Primary. Catalia.
Like the orchid.
Ah, okay.
Yes. How many of you have seen Colombiana?
That's a very old time. That's a long
That's not
time
old.
old. Yes.
It's not old,
Colombiana.
like what, 12 or so years? No.
Okay.
Yeah, man. She's what? Because they had a feature on her just recently. She's about what, 19 or
there's
20.
a remake.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dennis is telling us
Yeah.
there was a remake of it. Okay, I need to do my tradition, eh?
Do your thing.
I'm doing my thing. All you ready? Please. Live is all. Right.
Well said.
Ladies and gentlemen, our champion readers in news. Give me my 5. Big up. Ooh, big up. Nice. Yes. Kung Fu, man. Waya. Big up. Congratulations. Great work. Guys, our champion readers in news right now. You may have a seat. Let me come down. Okay, so
let me just call on parents, guardian, teacher who may be accompanying the students. Please do not call them off the stage. This happened in the last round, which was not supposed to happen. You know, when one does it, they all do it. If you notice the last round, everybody got off the stage because one person got off. Do not call them off. They're not supposed to get off the stage, especially when they've already received their reading material, and we saw that happen. Okay? Do not call them off stage. We have provided snacks for them, which they will get after the competition. I know some of you, all you more nervous than them that are on the stage. And all you want to tell them, all you thirsty, you want water, you want something to eat. We appreciate that. Yes. But they will be taken care of. Okay? So do not call them off the stage.
By the way, just letting you all know that this week's listings, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, of Emerald Movies. Those of you who would like to come to take a little chill, don't say there's nowhere to go here. There's Emerald Movies. On Wednesday, 5:30 and 9, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. On Thursday, 5:30, there is another showing of Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. And at 9 p.m., The Strangers Chapter 1. So come and watch it on the big screen. Don't squeeze your eyes in front of the laptop or in front the phone. Come and watch it on the big screen. And on Friday, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes at 5:30 and Strangers Chapter 1 at 9 o'clock. Don't forget, what's happening on the 24th? What movie is on the 24th? What is that? What's it? Garfield.
I suspect some parents in trouble, boy. On the 24th.
On the 24th.
Yes. All right. So we're going to take this opportunity now to get some words from our sponsors.
Dragon window, you came to the fore. You are the best in windows, fencing and doors. Build resilience and good quality. You work hand in hand with the community. You are world class. Yes, you built to last. Your product is the best. The online window could test. Dragon windows. Watch me. In Dominica, you were born. You are #1 Dragon window.
We have relocated to our new factory at Woodbridge Bay, Fokole, opposite the port. Telephone 448-0253, 315-1500, and 275-7372.
Dragon windows.
Step into the Realm Restaurant, where every meal is an adventure inspired by Game of Thrones. Enjoy our diverse menu and extensive wine selection. Live jazz on Wednesdays, top DJs on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Don't miss our Monday discounts and Tuesday happy hour. Wear Creole attire for a special treat. Book your table now. Call 767-235-6669. The Realm Restaurant, where dining becomes enchantment.
Nu kai la la te vin move. Nu kai la juste i primeje. Nu kai la pou ede ou. Ek nou isi pou si bon. Ou kai toujou nisi pou nou. Ou sa te pa asou nou. Kai fwe proposyon epi ou. Nou se moun nou sa ni konfiansa dan. Ou kata ni sa ou kani. Nou sap sa ou kakajile. Nou popon sa ki yaje ou. Ni confessa nou pou fè sa, nou ni pou fè. Republic Bank, nou se yon la pou.
I see Golo went shopping for farming supplies, so I ask him, what are you doing inside Bloombox? Do you have a farm? He tell me, Gus, how tell sort? I've been married 37 years, look at my money farm. He say, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then he understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, bales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tools, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
For decades, Springfield Trading Limited has provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and consumer brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels, supported by a unique merchandising service, serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. consistency. With quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend and rely on with flowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods. Grab a holiday. Fruta, real fruit juice, juiced right. Buster, you've gotta have a Buster. Chubby, every day is fun day. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supplies.
Cadbury chocolate makes every day delicious, and so many more products.
Only from Springfield Trading Limited, where quality is everything.
Welcome to Paradise Pier, your ultimate destination for cherished celebrations. Soothe your soul every Thursday at the iconic Reggae on the Boardwalk. Unwind at our Friday after work chill. Then come savor our delicious fish and mixed broth on Saturdays at Broth by the Bay. Vintage Sundays, where you can be assured to hear some tunes from yesteryear golden era while enjoying the perfect Sunday meal. Daily lunch is always ready from 12 p.m. Parties, beachside weddings, functions. Our venue is setting the mood for your every occasion, private and public. Book your slice of paradise today, where every event becomes an unforgettable story. Call or WhatsApp 235-1535 for booking. Paradise Pier, your feel-good place.
Have that one friend or family member who just loves sending messages? Amazing! Introducing our new Prime Ultra Bundles with endless social messaging for WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Message as much as you want on the fastest mobile network in Dominica. Send messages anytime and anywhere. Get more data to keep you connected with your family and friends. Download the MyDigital app to activate your new Prime Ultra Bundle or visit any of our retail stores today. Digicel, keeping you better connected.
Slowly but surely, many men and women are becoming as tough turkeys. We are stuffing ourselves with all kinds of oily and fatty foods. And like a kitchen sink filled with muck, the body system is unable to cope, thus resulting in blocked artery strokes and all kinds of diseases. But from the land of many rivers, the nature island of the Caribbean, Dominica, which has more persons living to be 100 years and over per capita than any other country in the world, comes a natural solution: the pure and crystal clear Twapito water. Yes, straight from the mountains of the famous Twapito and into a bottle, nothing added, if all impurities treated. Look out for Twapito water in 1.5 or 0.5 liter bottles. Natural water with minerals for life. Listen to the news. Dominica records yet another centenarian thanks to clean, clear and fresh water. Twapito water from Dominica.
Aaron, we good to go, Aaron? Am I all clear? No power. Okay. May I have your attention, please?
Yes, sir.
Shh. Thank you for giving me your silence this afternoon. Okay, so I very much know that our news editor, Gavin Richards, is listening attentively. So, sports editor. Thank you. Well, the class will be coming to an end very soon. Our sports editor, Gavin Richards, is listening attentively. Gavin sends the best of luck to each and every one of you. He is our sports editor, and he will be listening very attentively to the sports segment right here. Now, just to make sure that we all are on par, Aaron, drop it.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
So, champion readers, whenever you hear this jingle, after you hear it,
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
then you present your sports story, okay? We good? Everybody understands? Very good. So, we'll ask our champions from number 2 to number 10. Please put on your headphones right now. So please put on your headphones right now. I doubt they can hear anything we're saying. Oh, I tested it out on Zeta. She's said that she cannot hear. So he can lip read you. Number 6. No. So sign language. Sing. Okay. No earthquake fall, again. I can say it in French. So c'est la même chose. C'est même bitin.
Well, c'est la même chose. It's just a slang. It's a
Okay.
saying that can be used.
Tremblement de terre.
No,
so I know it as we.
Yeah.
Is the wrong thing?
No, you said it in French. It's fine. It's
Or
close.
you say it's the same thing?
Yeah, you just said it in French.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
You okay, buddy?
He can't hear you.
Okay. But he's enjoying it. Aaron, whatever selections you have, I want that selection because he's enjoying it very much. Okay, great. Okay, are we ready? Judges, we good to go? All right. Let's welcome our first sports presenter in sports this afternoon from the Christian Union Primary. Please welcome Jaron Lawrence.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
National forward Arthur Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first of 2 international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingston, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers in June. Laville came up with the heroics in the end, but the first half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Burkhardt, who came up with a number of big saves in just his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1.
Thank you very much.
Jaron Lawrence.
Jaron Lawrence.
Wait.
The Christian. He passes it. Let me see if I can. Where can pass it to? Mr. Dominic. Oh, goal! Boy.
I score.
Permettez moi un goal là.
La pour mettre.
I figure if my big size, I can just be on defense.
Big size who on defense?
Yes.
I think I suspect it's a different sport you're thinking
Yes,
of.
definitely.
And
I
we
don't know
don't
about
want that.
That's for the ladies. We'll leave that for the ladies.
Who say that so many men are playing wrong? There's men's wrong this team, you know.
La vérité?
La vérité.
What? How come I've never heard about that?
You
No,
know,
but I've never heard that.
you never know there's men wrong this
Honestly,
team?
every time I've known rounders, I've never heard men's rounders.
As long as you have a team in any sport, in any discipline, once there is women, there is men, there's women. When there's women, there's men. In any discipline. So it doesn't matter if it's wrong. If it's net. Well, I haven't seen. I don't see a man play netball.
You see? You see? I talked to you. See,
No, I mean,
you
I'm
see
just
that?
thinking about it right now. I honestly don't want to see men play netball.
I think our version of yours netball is what Aaron basketball, right? Thank you. Where's Hassan? Hassan left. Hassan is not here. Okay, Hassan is on one of the basketball teams. I think X-Men, right? Yes. So I think yours version of what we play is
there is
basketball.
netball and there is netball and there is basketball. Okay, because I played netball.
How many you scored?
I was a goal shooter. I scored many.
So how many? Too numerous to mention?
Too numerous to mention.
Too numerous to mention. Okay.
All right, so we are ready for our next reader. From the Berean Christian Academy, let's welcome presenter in sports, Johnny Robinson.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
National forward Odell Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first of 2 international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingston, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers in June. Laville came up with the heroics in the end, but the first half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Burkhardt, who came up with a number of big saves in just his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1.
All right, Berean Christian Academy, Johnny Robinson. Big match here.
No pass for me today.
That's not. Just score a goal on you and I can take a chance. One goal I need to score.
Think I can make you score again?
But you look at it. Look. You haven't see it coming. Why? Easy distraction.
And how she not on the national team?
Distraction. You shouldn't be distracted. All right. So let me just take this opportunity.
See what as a leg keep la lane passe. You take a score better.
Did you score play?
Oh, play. Okay.
Yes.
Play. You take a score play. Okay.
I will play me.
Play me. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So how come they didn't put you on the team?
Which one?
With the team.
No, boy.
Let's leave that alone.
No, there is sports we play and there is sports we play. All right.
I'm not sure what you meant by that, but I'll sift through it. Yeah.
So let's just take this opportunity to mention a few of our sponsors. Of course, our headline sponsors, Dragon Window, provide the quality of life you deserve. Republic Bank, we are the one for you to sell better together. Petro Caribbean Energy for Union. Picard's Mountain Lodge. Make us your next vacation destination. The Realm. The Art of Living. Emerald Movies. Not just a movie, an experience. Paradise Pier. Your feel-good place. National Cooperative Credit Union. Your community financial partner. Lafayette House Medical... Laboratory.
Yes.
Quality and confidential service. So, it was laboratory. Laboratory, it's laboratory.
Okay.
Okay.
So, right now, representing the Convent Preparatory School, okay, presenter number 3 in sports, please welcome Sakiri Leontin Astafan.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
National forward Odell Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first of 2 international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingstown, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers in June. Laville came up with the heroics in the end, but the first half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Burkhardt, who came up with a number of big saves in just his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1.
Thank you very much, Sakiri, Leontine Astafan from the Convent Prep. Back in the days, I didn't know about preparatory. It was just Convent Prep, yeah?
And so it shall remain.
And so it shall
for
remain.
me.
Okay, for me too, yeah? So Convent Prep in the building. Let's see if the Kani, is Kani right?
Kanai.
Kanai. Let's see if the
Papa.
Kanai is still strong. Is the Kanai still strong? No, that Kanai go down, me boy. That Kanai lose energy, boy. What? Need a little gas in the tank, I suspect. Okay, all right, no problem. We want to mention a few of our partners who have, of course, teamed up with us. Big thanks to the good folks at Emerald Movies. Don't forget, on the 24th is what movie for the young ones? What's it? Who's that? Garfield. You coming to Garfield? Are you? He's not maybe. He's tell mommy yes. Mommy, where's mommy? Where's uncle? Mommy, yes. Make sure you put it in mommy's calendar on her phone. At 6. Put the calendar to alarm at 6 o'clock in the morning.
You miss.
Mommy,
Oh, I thought you was gonna say 6.
Domlek, thank you to Domlek. The power to serve you better. The Wasco, our water, our treasure, our life. Thank you, our coordinator. Dominican Health and Education Initiative supporting the Dominican community. Springfield Trading, quality in everything. Jay's Bookstore, we read your mind. Sunset Bay Club and Seaside Dive Resort. An all-inclusive beach hotel. Budding Writers Academy, empowering educators to equip students. And our final mention for this segment, Mr. Ron Riviere. Thank you very much to each and every one of you for teaming up with DBS Radio. It's time to bring on our fourth presenter all the way from the Sansove Primary School. Please welcome. Not yet.
Okay, we're just getting.
Sorry.
Headset rectified.
Okay.
All
You
right.
cannot hear us? No? Okay, you can hear us. We just have to make sure. Yeah?
All right, so let's welcome
So let's do that
presenting
again.
sports from the Sansova Primary School, Jefana Joseph.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
National forward Odell Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first of 2 international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingston, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers in June. Laville came up with the heroics in the end, but the first half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Burkhardt, who came up with a number of big saves in just his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1.
All right, and that was
Jefana Joseph from the Sansove Primary School. A presenter from Sansove. Hope you guys are doing good. I know I know for sure the principals of that side, they definitely are viewing with us on DBS Radio's Facebook page, which is DBS, YouTube, DBS. Make sure you like and subscribe our page, all right? Who here has already liked and subscribed the page? See,
well,
I like to see that. Yeah, watch out. Is
Yes,
who?
Yes, we appreciate
The
that.
little ones have done that.
Well,
All
you know, it's
seriously,
easy, you know, it's one click away. Once you see it appears on the screen, they're going for subscribe.
Click. Just click subscribe.
You can
okay?
subscribe. What about you, you can subscribe to buy.
Wait, Boba guy, yeah?
When you see mommy take her phone, her tablet, even when they go back, I can pop up. Please, you can subscribe.
And subscribe.
Open and subscribe. Yes.
Good stuff only, yeah?
Why?
Once you subscribe to DBS, it's good stuff only, yeah?
All right. Let me just say special
stuff.
thank, of course, to Springfield Trading. Quality in everything. HHB Research and Company Limited. Powering the nation. All Stone Bar and Grill. Night dining has just gotten better. Fortune Hotel. The Key to Dominica. The Island Included Resort. Continental Store. It's a matter of personal pride. And Hilltop Renovation. Distinguished and dependable. Somebody driving there, man.
They probably driving
you
to.
have to explain to me what.
They probably was driving to one of our sponsors, I suspect. Yeah,
I suspect.
Probably to Old Stone.
Oh, maybe driving to Read.
Yes,
They're driving to Read because I think one of them is coming up next. Correct?
Right now.
Yes.
All right. So let us bring on the representative, our champion readers from the St. Martin Primary School. Please welcome
Zeta Capitole.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
National forward Odell Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first of 2 international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingstown, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers in June. Laville came up with the heroics in the end, but the first half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Burkhard, who came up with a number of big saves in just his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1.
Zeta Capitole.
Zeta Capitole from the St. Martin Primary, of course, at number 5. I cannot hear in my left side. I
think
actually,
it's, for me, it's my right because I was sitting that way.
I was going this way.
Yeah.
And you all just.
Yeah. So I think I need to equalize. Next time you go that way.
Yes.
And I go that way. So I'll be.
Let's switch sides.
No,
now,
not yet. Not yet. We will just, turn the traffic around.
Okay.
Yeah, because
the commissioner,
I need to be properly
the
equalized.
commissioner wrong, man. You got the approval from the commissioner to just divert the traffic. All you see, she just doing things on her own. I will tell Kushina on you, Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so we're just getting ready for our next reader.
But just before we do so, we want to say special thanks to Oyo Construction, Speed and Quality, D-Treads, going further for less. APP Electricals, we do it better. Fine Foods Inc., the biggest distributors of the biggest brands. Shewen Cuisine, serve good food with good service. J. Astafan and Company Limited, right place, right price. Lindomat, we serve, you save. Gerard Dorset, Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare. And of course, for this segment, last but not least, Ocean's Edge Restaurant and Bar Cooperation. Thank you so much for teaming up with DBS, the nation station.
All right.
Julia, our next presenter.
Our next presenter. You'll have to take that one, right?
Me? For real?
Yes, you know why.
Okay. Yes, I know why.
Okay.
Coming from the and I will just leave it as prep, Coming from the Pioneer Prep, he goes by the name of Christian Blaise in sports. Here we go.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
National forward Odell Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first of 2 international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingstown, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers in June. Laville came up with the heroics in the end, but the first half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Burkhard, who came up with a number of big saves in just his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1.
All right, and that was
Christian Blaise from the Pioneer Prep.
Let me tell you a little thing quickly as the judges are doing their little thing. Every time I hear each reader say Kingstown, how I saying it? Kingston. Remember those days when you were going to school, it was a definite must that you learned every single capital
of every
Caribbean island.
country. Yes, that's true.
You had to know Kingston, Jamaica, Georgetown, Guyana, St. John's, Antigua, Castries, St. Lucia, Mese Rosa, Dominica.
And you had
And
to know
not
rules,
Portsmouth, eh?
Not Portsmouth.
No, not Portsmouth. That's the point. You have to know. Pointe-à-Pitre, Guadeloupe. Oh, Fort-de-France. Oh la la. Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
Yes.
Havana. Cuba.
Oh, I was wondering, comes.
Babe, Papa.
Okay.
You had to learn that,
You
eh?
said Haiti?
Yes, Port-au-Prince. You had to learn all of that. It was an automatic thing. Yes. And the prime ministers too. Ooh.
Yes, that's
Oh,
very true.
We were politicians, technically. And the flags. The flag of each.
Sometimes the teacher would even send you to go and
draw the flag.
Make sure you color them, eh?
Yes.
Make sure you
Draw.
color them.
Oh, Lord. Do we still do that in social studies now? No.
Okay.
Let me tell you. And what I've noticed too is that nowadays, grade 6 level of education is being taught now at grade 2.
Okay. So by the time they reach grade 6, they have...
When they grade 6 is almost fourth form work, you know.
Watch out. By the time they reach grade 6, they have their first university degree.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
Because I have a little one, he's only in grade 1, and that guy more than grade 6 week. The long division already in grade 1?
Up to now, I cannot tell you what. If I tell you I know how to do long division now, when I serve, I just know my numbers just add up. And if I need any help, our accountant is there, Mr. Dominic. Thank you. Okay, we good to go? Yes, we're getting
our
the
next reader. We are getting there.
We're getting the thumbs up from Kushina. So, after Kristen, we move on to the Roosevelt Douglas Primary from the town of Portsmouth. Please welcome our sports presenter, Niall
Imani
Paul.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
National forward Odell Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first 2 international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingston, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers in June. Laville came up with the heroics in the end, but the first half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Buckhard, who came up with a number of big saves in just his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1.
Thank you very much, Niall, from the Roosevelt Douglas Primary.
That's why they say you have to be careful what you do in front of children.
What I
that
do
bag
again?
you was doing tumbling Teddy. You
What I
notice
do
what
there?
the young man from Pioneer Prep did. He take a try face, yeah, tumble too. And he forget others reading. You didn't see what he did?
Yes.
And I mean, I felt a little shake, but it was not powerful. But he tried. So we have to be careful what we do. Because if he saw he did it, he could do it too.
I know she was coming on me. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm
To
sorry.
whom?
Yeah. To you. To all you, I'm very sorry, yeah. I'm very sorry. All you forgive me? How do you say forgive me in Creole?
Pardonne.
Pardonne. What is it?
Pardonne.
Oh, okay. Pardonne. Or you can say pardonne moi. So, Zoka pardonne moi? Zoka pardonne moi? I love all you. Oui, body, me ship. Why she say
no.
it?
So let's...
Parfait encore.
Parfait encore. All right. So let me see if you remember. What is read? What is in front or up front? Devant. What is break? Recess. Which one did you learn again? Learn. Or. That's right.
Good.
That's
Very
right.
good.
That's right. Point toujours. Okay.
So, we got the thumbs up from Kushina, and we move to our presenter from the Lighthouse Christian Academy. Please welcome Joshua Nelson.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
National forward Odell Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first 2 of international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingston, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifier in June. Avil came up with the heroics in the end, but the first half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Burkhardt, who came up with a number of big saves just in his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1.
All right, and that was Joshua Nelson from the Lighthouse Christian Academy. Don't stay too far, Uncle.
Come closer.
Come closer.
Vin. Oh, okay.
Yes. Ou content là, oui?
Est-ce ou content? Est-ce ou content si ou la moi mettez moi? Is that Sheena? I said it close enough. What zip? Well, I shame. No.
Let's try that again. For
Mais ou di moi vin.
Moi do vini plus.
As moi stop.
Ou aweti.
Moi aweti. Est moi bon la moi ye.
Oui, ou bon la oui.
Okay, that's better. That's
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sheena.
No, it's Sheena.
All right, but the key here say nuka
apon.
Nuka apon. Yes.
I call you say it.
Yes, nuka apon. And you do and uka fait bien.
I don't want a prize. I want whatever you giving me. Buy yo. Yes.
Buy yo. Because I'm giving. We're speaking possession now.
Oh, okay.
So buy
that
yo.
That is how much technical French in.
Yeah, but we're speaking possession. So who am I giving it to?
Anybody.
But I'm giving them something,
we'll
right?
Pick somebody just.
So moka buy yo.
Moka buy yo. Okay. So
yes. I'm giving it to them.
Where will buy yo just now? Let's move on to our 9th presenter in the sports segment, coming from the Pebush Primary. Please welcome Abdiel Andrew.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
National forward Odell Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals, as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first of 2 international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingston, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers in June. Laville came up with the heroics in the end, but the half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Burkhardt, who came up with a number of big saves in just his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1. I am your reporter, Abdiel Andrew.
Okay then. Take it away now.
From Pebush.
From Pebush.
From the Pebush Primary School.
So let me ask you a question.
Hold on, before you ask the question. Gavin, yes, no. Gavin will let us know for that one as well. I think Gavin is looking for his replacement. So
I don't think Gavin is looking for his replacement. I believe Gavin is looking for an assistant.
Ah, okay.
Kagade woman puende who assist. Okay?
Okay. Well, I got
assistant,
it wrong then.
assist.
Help
and
Help.
Okay. And assist, assist.
Assist. Okay.
Okay.
So in Creole, there's an N in for help.
Help.
Yeah.
ND.
I know in French is AD.
AD, exactly.
So in Creole is ND.
ND.
Okay. What was your question?
I forget.
I tell all you, I pass it on to her. I'm so
end.
happy.
In the end. What is?
Wede.
No, some people say differently from depends on where you're from. She asked a very good question. She's asked what is Wede?
Okay.
Based on where you might be from, you might say Ende, Wende, Wede.
Okay.
Yes, based on where you live. So she's used the same thing. She's just Shenjo. So they say Wede. Mole Wede.
Okay. Okay.
We will say Mokende.
So we will say Ende and she will say
Wede.
Wede.
Not Wede, eh?
No, you know, I will think it's two different words that
not
there.
Wede.
I will tell you straight up. I will think she'll say it and I will think it's a different word she's saying there.
And I'm happy you
honestly.
said that too because Creole is also context.
Okay.
It's based on what you're saying, in what context you're saying the
it.
word might sound differently and have a different meaning.
Okay.
It's context.
Right. I think we're ready for Katelea. Yes. Katelea is our presenter. She's had to have the headphones on for the longest.
Yes.
I think it's time we give her a little relax. So please, our final sports presenter for this afternoon, she's representing the Roseau Primary School. Please welcome our sports presenter, Katelea Popon.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
National forward Adele Laville came up big yet again, scoring 2 important goals as Dominica came from a goal down to beat St. Vincent in the first of 2 international friendlies on Thursday at Victoria Park in Kingstown, St. Vincent. The friendlies are forming part of preparations for both countries as they get set for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers in June. Laville came up with the heroics in the end, but the first half belonged to national goalkeeper Jerome Buckhurd, who came up with a number of big saves in just his second start. In the end, Dominica took the match 3-1.
Right, and that was Katelea Popon from the Roseau Primary. Papa. Well, after 3 wrongs, there must be.
Yes.
You mean another word for already?
Power.
No, we've used power already. Let's give me a strong word for ready. In her case, she was ready. She was ready, standing firm, ready.
It's a poet.
A very strong word.
It's a
bandi.
Bandi. Okay. Well, that one I didn't know.
She stood up firm, ready.
Yes.
So she bandi.
Wow. So that is when you.
I told you how.
Bandi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. In that context.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, ending our 3-round segments for sports. Right here, our champion readers for this afternoon. Give them a big round of applause. And I will take what I have started, my traditional high five. Let's go. What you miss city boy? What? Cool. What? Make sure you hit the. That's it. High five. People there. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Woo. Let me. Thank you, Zeta. Wow.
Karate Kid.
Yeah, I don't know karate. My pastor. Oh, yo. Black belt there, you know. All you black belts, give me 5. 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 All your champion readers. Give them a round of applause. Thank you, readers. Take a bow. Oh, sorry.
Yes. So
you may have a seat.
Yes,
you may.
Please. Take a
not
seat.
Sure, I will not. No earthquake
you will
for
be
you,
served
No.
your refreshments in just a little while.
No earthquake
Before
for you,
we go to break, and we, of course, our judges would be retiring right now. But we're going to ask for our manager at DBS Radio to come and say a few words before we take a break. Let's welcome Mr. Cecil Joseph.
Good evening to everyone. It's my pleasure to say to each of you students that you did a fantastic job. Congratulations. And I want to say to the parents that I realized that the schools did not do all of the work. And parents, I really would like to say to you this afternoon, congratulations on a job well done. Because it's really, for me, impossible for the school to be doing all of this. It had to be a collaboration between yourselves and the schools. Next year, if God spare our lives, we are going to move to another aspect of the reading competition. If you realize from the time that Felix Henderson passed on, we have had a theme. So one year we had reading for Felix. The other year we had reading and culture. This year we had reading and Creole. And the purpose of Creole is to really help the children to have a better understanding of the words. And children, I want to say to you, it's even better sometimes when you speak Creole. To give a joke, most times you'll hear adults say, to give a joke, we say it in Creole. Next year, we will be focusing on Calypso. So it will be reading and Calypso, where we will get our Calypsonians. We'll be working together with the Calypso Association to get our Calypsonians to come in to help with the literature in song. And I think that too will help the children to have a better understanding of literature at a very early age. So I want us as parents, those of you all are hearing my voice, that try to get your children to get themselves with some calypsos. We're going to get the Calypsonians themselves to be here next year so that they can do a presentation of their songs even before we start every rung. So I want to wish every one of you well. And the winner here today is reading. And I want to say to you, children, that if you did not hear your name in the top 4, I think it's 4, or top 3, whatever it is, 4, do not be despaired. Okay? You are still a winner. Your community, your school, your friends, your parents, your family, they are all very proud of where you have reached thus far. Okay? So, today is not a day, today isn't a day for you to cry. Today is a day, if you did not hear your name in the top 4, to be joyous. Because there are many other children who would have liked to be in your position and did not get that opportunity. And I can tell you, each of you all, the next generation is going to look out for you because you have started with a good success plan, and that is reading. Okay? So stay strong, stay focused. And one last thing before I go, I want to say to you, always believe in God. Always believe in God, because once you believe in God, what's going to happen next? You're going to have faith and confidence in yourself. And whatever you plan, whatever you wish for yourself, you will get that success. And parents, as I close, stay close with them because they are our future. Thank you, and God bless each one of us.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph, Cecil Joseph, manager at DBS Radio. Milia, I think we will take a
I
break.
found myself on a plane straight to England to attend an old lady funeral. It's not Calypso, I'm ready, you know. More power next year is reading and Calypso. Mom can practice.
Already?
Already. No, but now the announcement was made, eh? You have to get
Breaking
ready.
news, eh? Breaking news.
My
Where did you hear it? Where did you hear this breaking news?
At
on?
Emerald Movies.
At Emerald Movies on
DBS.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
right.
you. We gotta take a break.
We got to.
Especially for our radio listeners. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back right here to the Emerald. We are at the Emerald Movies for the finals of the DBS Radio National Reading Competition. Headline sponsored by Dragon Windows. We'll be right back.
Dragon Window, you came to the fore. You are the best in windows, fencing and doors. Build resilience and good quality. You work hand in hand with the community.
You are world class. Yes, you built to last. Your product is the best. The Honda window could test. Dragon windows. Watch me. In Dominica you were born. You are number one dragon. Dragon window.
We have relocated to our new factory at Woodbridge Bay, Fokole, opposite the port. Telephone 4480253, 315-1500 and 275-7372.
Dragon windows.
What is your favorite movie? That's one of those questions that's impossible to answer.
Watch the blockbuster hits and world premieres at Emerald Movies. Dominica's premier movie theater, Prevo Cinema Rosso, Dominica. Relax in the most comfortable setting for a movie night with your partner, an afternoon hangout with family, or movie time alone or with friends. Download the Emerald Movies app from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. View showtimes and movie trailers. Book your tickets online and stay one step ahead. Follow Emerald Movies on Facebook and Instagram at Emerald Movies Inc. Visit the website at emeraldmovies.com.
Stay hidden.
From the cradle to the grave, you don't want to be no slave. You need a loan you want to save. Welcome and visitors today. Hey, with a commitment to quality. Therefore you and me was one big family, but now it's a community. True, making life easy. Yes, like ABC. Don't matter who you are, you can benefit when you bring your mortgage.
With rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA.
Save for your golden years and take advantage of our savings products.
We will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
NCCU all the way. Wow!
Your community financial partner.
NCCU.
A vacation in the mountains, a staycation outside the city, or a stay surrounded by greenery. Whatever the choice may be, Pinard's Mountain Resort Inc. is perfect for you. Nestled in the hills of Point Michel, just 10 minutes from the city, Pinard's Mountain Resort Inc. features self-contained cottages with breathtaking views, fine dining, bar and pool services. Come spend quality time with family, escape with a few friends, or just time for two. Pinard's Mountain Resort Inc. is an all-in-all waiting to serve you. Call 285-9143 or email pinardsmrinc@gmail.com for more info. Because at Pinard's Mountain Resort Inc., life never felt this good.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. 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 We'll be here in the worst of times. We'll be here till things get better. We'll be here to see you through. We're here invested in you. We're invested in you. You can depend on us. We will take care of you with the legacy of commitment you can trust. We hear what you've been saying. We know what you've been thinking. We understand what's in your heart. Trust us to do our part. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Have that one friend or family member who just loves sending messages? Amazing! Introducing our new Prime Ultra bundles with endless social messaging for WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Message as much as you want on the fastest mobile network in Dominica. Send messages anytime and anywhere. Get more data to keep you connected with your family and friends. Download the MyDigital app to activate your new Prime Ultra bundle or visit any of our retail stores today. Digicel, keeping you better connected.
Calling on the readers to return to stage. Calling on the readers to return to stage. Calling on the readers, please return to the stage.
All our readers, where are our readers? We need you back on stage because we are about to announce the results. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, just like that. So you can. By the way, I want to welcome. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure where did he sneak in, but he snuck in, and I want to welcome.
Looking at the break when everybody was, mingling
when.
here, there, and there.
That is it,
boy.
boy.
Yeah, that's when he came in.
Okay.
Tends to do that a lot.
Yes.
You never see his entering and you never see his exit.
Exits, boy.
Yeah,
One thing he good there.
He good like that.
He's a real good reporter. Let me tell you.
Stealth phone?
Stealth.
Oh, stealth mode. Ooh, that's a strong term, boy. Stealth. You all see that movie, Stealth? Love that movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we like to welcome the DBS, the news editor of DBS Radio, Mr. Curtis Matthew. Curtis, stand up, please. Take a stand up. No, you don't want to stand up. For those who have never seen the face behind the voice, that's Curtis Matthew, ladies and gentlemen. News tomorrow morning, right, Mr. Matthew?
All right. We know it's coming down.
Myself or me. You say we putting me on the spot? He already done telling me already. Tomorrow morning is me that have to read.
That's what he does. and he put you with me and you, know.
And
Maybe we should do that. That's a good idea. We
that's a good
translate
idea.
one time. We have time for that?
We have time for that, Mr. Matthew? Not for tomorrow?
Another time.
So Gavin Richards will be on tomorrow morning. Okay.
All right, so folks, we know that you have quite a bit of distance to go, so our results is already out. So
already, by the way, emphasis on already. Yeah? Want to make
so
it
we're
very,
just gonna ask our chief judge to,
say a few brief words, because we know, as Melia said, how you say nothing? You need bon distance pour aller. Okay. So please welcome our chief judge, Mr. Prince Sejan. Come, Prince. I think we take it from that angle.
Normally, you go to the prince, you don't tell the prince to come.
Thank you very much. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon again. The movie is almost over, and your Sterling Award winning performance is commendable. Today, your names will definitely be prominent in the credits of the DBS Radio Ministry of Education headline-sponsored Dragon Windows reading competition. You brought your A game, which is an indication that you took every critic, praise, recommendation, and reprimand seriously. You made a lasting impression, and you commend every one of you. Keep your focus. Continue to pay attention to your directors for a successful future, and keep on reading. Thank you.
Short, brief, straight to the points. Okay, before we continue, Melia, we must mention the West Coast Cooperative Credit Union.
Yes,
thank you. Let's
so
say
much.
thank
West
you
Coast.
to West Coast Cooperative Credit Union for teaming up on board with us. Thank you, guys. That's the representatives
Because
right there.
we want to do it again next year, so hey.
So yes,
All
we're
the
on for
kudos,
next year, right?
all the kudos.
For next year, right?
Yay.
Okay,
Bigger,
great.
better. Bigger, better.
Okay,
Yes.
with West Coast. Kushina, we ready for you. Let's welcome our coordinator, Kushina Joseph, to
With
give
the
us the results for this afternoon.
Thank you, Fado. And like Mr. Seja said, our readers did extremely well today. I know it was a tough decision for the judges. Very tough. It was not who was the worst, but who was the best among our 10 students here today. I just want to tell you guys that even though you are not called in the top 4, we have lots of goodies for our top 10, and our prize giving will be on June 10th, where we will be giving out, I think, about $20,000 in cash and prizes to our top 10. Okay? So everybody is going to go home happy on that day. So our top readers today. Coming in 4th place with 663 points, Sakari Leontine Astafan from the Convent Prep. 3rd with 665 points from the Pioneer Prep, Kristen Blaise. 2nd with 703 points, Zeta Capitola from the St. Martin Primary. And the winner of the 2024 DBS Radio National Reading Competition, headline sponsored by Dragon Windows, with 711 points from the Roseau Primary School, Catalea Popon. Congratulations to our top 4. Congratulations to our top 10. And we will be seeing you all on June 10th, where we'll be giving you all your goodies.
So, ladies and gentlemen, hold on a while. I know our champions some of our champions have a little distance to go. I know that, but I want our other champion readers to stand up. Please stand up. Because we only announced the top 4, okay? I want you all, please, everyone here and our Facebook, our YouTube viewers, please give them a big round of applause. Seriously. They are all champions, please. All we did today, we just announced the top 4, but to come from 48 schools, here it is, to come from 48 schools to be in the top 10, that is something commendable. Guys, we are all proud of you all. This is coming from myself, from all of us to you all. We are proud of you all. Don't stop reading. No, seriously. We will see the top 10, including each and every one of you. Amelia, Vinny, 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 a little closer, a little too. Okay, good. We good, Din, on your end? Okay, very good. So, ladies and gentlemen, June 10th, make sure that you are subscribed to the DBS page. And we thank once again our friends at West Coast Credit Union. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. June 10th, we will have we will make the announcement on DBS Radio, the venue for the prize giving ceremony and time.
Yes.
So we will have our top 10 champions. You see, I'm not saying top 1 or top. Our top 10 champions.
You said it right, our champion readers.
June 10th.
Yes.
We only announced our, we had, but each and every one of them coming from 48 to 10. Guys, seriously. Seriously. June 10th. Make sure you listen to DBS Radio. Judges, on behalf of the coordinator, on behalf of our general manager, our chief accountant, and everybody else who is here with us. Judges, we know you had a tough job to do. Thank you guys so much. Let's give our judges a round of applause. We had a fantastic team led by Kushina, Michelle, Annadale, a fantastic coordinating team. I know Miss Sensi was on board, even if she wasn't in the front always, but she was always there. Thank you, Miss Sensi. Thank you to our very supportive general manager as always. Thank you to our tech team led by Dean. We had our web guru, our genius Nichols, Aaron, Layla, who is here with us, our editor, who is here in full support. I saw Gavin Richards somewhere around, floating around. Yeah, I think that's it for me until June 10th. Milia, it was a pleasure being here with you as always. First time, doing something together. And don't forget, what's happening on the 24th at Emerald Movies? What's happening 24th? Garfield. Make sure you are here. Okay. I'm going to go up, Milia. Do your krill. I want to give our champions my hug.
Pile merci tout le monde qui n'est pas pour jouer en compétition pour lui, organisé par Radio DBS, mais nous encourager ces enfants pour continuer li. Il est important pour continuer li avec quand Fadou dit tout le monde c'est chaque c'est un champion. Comme ça nous encourager yo et nous dire pour joindre nous encore à sous les 10 à mois juin quand ces enfants qui oui souvent carré yo enfin nous pas présenter carré on va les appliquer $20,000 pour ces 10 enfants qui l'âge au soir comme ça nous dire on pile merci et nous qu'est-ce encore à sous les 10 juin. Okay, Fadul, I think that's it for us. So we say yes, thank you to our headline sponsor, of course, the Dragon Windows.
Dragon Windows, thank you very much. That's it for us.
That's it for us, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in until June 10th.
Thank you. Bye-bye. We love you all. Thank you guys so much. Until June 10th.
Dragon window, you came to the fore. You are the best in windows, fencing and doors. Build resilience and good quality. You work hand in hand with the community. You are world class. Yes, you built to last. Your product is the best. The online window could test. Dragon windows. Watch me. In Dominica, you were born. You are #1 Dragon window.
We have relocated to our new factory at Woodbridge Bay, Fokole, opposite the port. Telephone 448-0253, 315-1500, and 275-7372.
Dragon windows.
Nu kai la tavin move. Nu kai la ci stai imprimer. Nu kai la pour aider ou. Et nous ici pour si bon. Ou kai toujours nisi pour nous. Ou ça n'est pas à sous nous. Kai pour proportion et puis nous c'est nous ça dit confiance en. Ou kata nous ça ou kadi. Nous ça ou kakachile. Nous comprendre ça qui est bien. Ni confessant nous pour faire ça nous ni pour faire.
Republic Bank, nous sayons là pour.
Have that one friend or family member who just loves sending messages? Amazing! Introducing our new Prime Ultra bundles with endless social messaging for WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Message as much as you want on the fastest mobile network in Dominica. Send messages anytime and anywhere. Get more data to keep you connected with your family and friends. Download the MyDigital app to activate your new Prime Ultra bundle or visit any of our retail stores today. Digicel, keeping you better connected.
A vacation in the mountains, a staycation outside the city, or a stay surrounded by greenery. Whatever the choice may be, Pinard's Mountain Resort Inc. is perfect for you. Nestled in the hills of Point Michel, just 10 minutes from the city, Pinard's Mountain Resort Inc. features self-contained cottages with breathtaking views, fine dining, bar and pool services. Come spend quality time with family, escape with a few friends, or just time for two. Pinard's Mountain Resorts Inc. is an all-in-all waiting to serve you. Call 285-9143 or email pinardsmrinc@gmail.com for more info. Because at Pinard's Mountain Resorts Inc., life never felt this good.
Step into the Realm Restaurant, where every meal is an adventure inspired by Game of Thrones. Enjoy our diverse menu and extensive wine selection. Live jazz on Wednesdays, top DJs on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Don't miss our Monday discounts and Tuesday happy hour. Wear Creole attire for a special treat. Book your table now. Call 767-235-6669. The Realm Restaurant, where dining becomes enchantment. Enchantment.
What is your favorite movie? That's one of those questions that's impossible to answer.
Watch the blockbuster hits and world premieres at Emerald Movies. Dominica's premier movie theater, Prevo Cinema Rosso, Dominica. Relax in the most comfortable setting for a movie night with your partner, an afternoon hangout with family, or movie time alone or with friends. Download the Emerald Movies app from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. View showtimes and movie trailers. Book your tickets online and stay one step ahead. Follow Emerald Movies on Facebook and Instagram at Emerald Movies Inc. Visit the website at emeraldmovies.com.
Stay hidden.